Well, hello, everybody. This is definitely different for me and Stacy, I'll tell you that. Because usually we're behind the chat, not talking on live. That's for damn sure. I'm Jackie Sunshine, as everyone knows in the chat. You guys always usually talk to me, and my co-host, my host, my partner in crime for this channel is Stacy. Stacy, say hi to everybody. Stacy, you're muted.
Hi, y'all.
There you go. We also have another partner, Kim. She is also an ex-mod of VX. She cannot be with us tonight. If she can join in when she has time, we'll happily love her to come in and tell her side as well. So I don't even know where to begin because so much shit has happened. Stace, where should we begin? Hi, everybody. Let's just say hi to everybody. Hi, Cooch. Hi, Jess. Hi, Sam. Hi, Julie. Hi, T. Hi, Night Runner. Hi, Christopher. Hi, everybody. I know I'm forgetting. Hi, Rarely Cares. Hi, Yvonne. Hi, Snoop. Hi, Katie. Yeah. I'm glad you all are here with us.
Hey, Julie. Yeah, that's a little different for me. We're super nervous. We're used to doing the research for people and not actually speaking.
Yep. So let's just put it this way. He was getting, before I went on vacation, and this is how this all started, was even before I went on vacation for Stacy. She was just noticing things were just not, he wasn't being who he was. He wasn't doing the things that he says he was going to do, and he was going to be real and say it how it is. And it started before even I went on vacation, but I was here for the community more than him in the long run at the end.
That was the only reason I was staying. I was staying to hang out with you guys, and it had gotten to where I couldn't even stand to watch his videos anyways. Every time I would hear him start out, like, hey guys, I would have to turn the video off.
Yeah.
I was staying to say hi to my friends, and I was like, I don't want to lose my friends, but I'm not going to keep not only supporting somebody, but I was giving him money every month. I was a Patreon member. I was a member of his channel. I was giving him money every month.
Yeah.
Just to talk to you guys, not trying not to talk to him.
And not to mention all the behind the scenes stuff that we were doing. A lot of the research that you see in his videos was done by me and Stacy. He would say, hey, what's going on? And we'd say, oh, this video is going on. This person said this. Or he'd come to us and say, I need you to get me pictures of this person. I need you to find out what's going on here. I need you to find out what this person's doing. I need you to find out what beef this person has with this beef. And we would do the research. Sometimes he would ask at 3:00 in the morning and want it in 5 minutes, and he would get it. And Stacey has a full-time job. I'm currently not working at the moment. So yes, I do have a lot more free time on my hands, but I am looking for employment. I am looking to go back to work. I do not want to be sitting at home all day long. That's not what I want to do with my life.
So, if you want to know how the rift started, it started as there is no rift. I just decided I no longer supported BX. And so I did exactly what he asked in every video. Every time he's asked about it, anytime, he'll say, don't announce your departure.
Yep.
So I did not announce my departure. I unsubscribed.
Yeah.
I quit supporting. I left the Discord. I never told one person how I was feeling, except for the other moderator named Kim, who has her own story.
Not even me.
I did not even tell Jackie. I told Kim because Kim had left the same day I did.
Yep. I was on vacation at this point. So I was in North Carolina with my family. I was going through the worst weekend of my life for a bachelorette party. That's another story for a different day, though.
And so we started getting messages from people, you know, in the Discord asking what happened. And I ignored all of them except Hanil, because Hanil had been in the Discord for a long time. He was the guy that pretty much kept the Discord running.
He was the right hand of the beast.
Exactly.
He was the top mod.
And
I was left hand, Hanil was the right hand.
And I just let him know that I had left and I, you know, wanted to stay friends with everyone, but I just wanted to leave, and that's all that I did. And so that was that as far as I was concerned. Well, after I had left, apparently a lot was going on in the Discord, and that's your story, Jackie. So I'll let you carry on from here.
Hi, Audrey. So I was supposed to come home on a Wednesday. This had happened Wednesday night into Thursday. Well, Wednesday, I did not come home and I missed my flight because I was sick. When I'm sick, I do not do anything. My mother had to call my boyfriend to let him know that I had missed my flight because I was not looking at my phone, touching my phone, or didn't even want to speak. All I know was Thursday, I get in the car, I'm on the way to the airport in North Carolina, and that was around 2:30, 3 o'clock. I was running through Charlotte's airport, looking at my phone, and I got a message from BX asking, "Are you okay?" So I said, "Let me get to my gate, and then I'll text him back, DM him. Let's not say text. I DM him as soon as I get to my gate, I'll DM him back." Well, I sat down at the gate and I DM him back on Discord, and it says, "Your message cannot go through at this time." Now, I was the only one besides Hanil that could DM him on Discord. So I don't want to hear any of this. He's never called me before. He's never DM'd me before. We've talked since, and I have the proof. Since September, we've had private DMs back and forth, private phone calls back and forth since then. So I'm like, okay, maybe it's because I have shitty service at the airport. I didn't have time to look to see why my message wasn't going through. So that was at 3 o'clock. He messaged me. 3:15, I'm at my gate messaging him back where it's not working. I had to get on the airplane. 3:30, I'm sitting on the airplane, have to put it on airplane mode. It was a 2-hour flight. I get off the airplane, and immediately I get DMs and a phone call from another moderator of his, Jess. She's in the chat. And she's like, "Did you leave Discord? You were removed from Discord." I'm like, "I was removed from Discord? What are you talking about?" I'm like, "What is going on?" Now, I had not looked at Discord. I had not seen anything that was going on in any of the public chats, none of that. All I know was I saw his DM. I tried to DM him back. It wasn't working. And then when I actually had time to look at stuff after I got off the airplane, it was like, what is going on? So she was the one who told me, yeah, he removed you from Discord, that Stacy and Kim had left. And I was just like, oh my God, what is going on? She ended up calling me, and we ended up talking on the phone while I waited for my boyfriend to come pick me up at the airport. He was a half hour late, so we had a nice half-hour conversation. And when I got home, he had re-let me back onto the Discord, and I just was like, please, can you just call me and let me know what I missed? Like, I'm supposed to be your top mod. I need to be filled in to know what the hell went on while I was gone, even for that one day. Like, because apparently it was 1 day's worth of shit, and I was gone for a whole week and a day. And like I've said before, we've had multiple Discord conversations one-on-one. If he wanted to talk to me, he called me. I know I have more than 5 screenshots of where it says he called, we talked for 2 hours, or we talked for 20 minutes, or we talked for an hour. So this was not anything unusual, me asking for a phone call to be I've never asked for a phone call, but for us to talk on the phone. And he was like, no, we're going to talk here. It's going to be public. And I said, that's fine. And I kept asking, what happened? What happened? What happened? And he thought because Stacy and Kim left that I left too. Well, when you don't even give someone 15 minutes, come to find out, he had DM'd me, and then in that 15 minutes, he had kicked me off of Discord or blocked me, whatever it was, that I could not DM him anymore. How do you give someone 15 minutes to respond to you? I mean, people have lives. He knew I should have been home because I had not had told anybody that I missed my flight and that I was getting on a flight right then and there. But still, 15 minutes before you don't let someone DM you and say, hey, I'm okay. This is what happened. So I explained to him what happened, how I got sick, and it was a mess. Stacy I took screenshots. I have screenshots of all the conversation that we had publicly in his Discord. And honestly, it was him just saying, like, he didn't want to talk. That's fine. Okay. And then was like, why would you kick me from Discord? Why would you not tell me? Like, Stacey, you can chime in at any point. We have a lot of screenshots. I have 32 screenshots from that night of the conversation. A lot of people here were part of that Discord to know that I did not demand a phone call like he is stating that I did. I would never demand a phone call, nor do I want his private number, because we had Discord to talk through. There was no need for me to have a private phone number to demand a phone call. It got to the point where it just couldn't do it anymore. Stace.
Well, and like, we just did what he asked. We left and we didn't say anything. When we finally told you that we left, we didn't even say a bad word about him then. All we said was that we don't agree with some of the videos and stuff he'd been making lately.
Yeah, I agree.
And
I guess while I was away, he did the video about T, and I still have not watched it to this day, honestly. But me and T are friends. I do plan on going and seeing her and hanging out with her. She's only an hour drive for me. That's more of a friendship than a YouTube friendship in my eyes.
And the last thing he asked me was, so my video made T-Spiracy cry? And that was when it was it. I'm done. Because I love T-Spiracy. Or, like AZ. I love you, AZ. You're one of my favorite YouTubers.
We love you, girl.
The way he asked that, almost like it was joyful that he could hurt someone's feelings. And I know it was because his feelings were hurt because she had shared a video that somebody had made about him in the Discord, because she didn't know that he had a rule that if you even talked about a video made against him, you were banned from everything.
Hold on one second. You might hear a feedback for a second. All right, you're good. Continue, Stacey. Sorry.
Well, I mean, that's the only reason I can think he made that video.
Yeah. I like I said, I have not watched it. I plan on watching it now because my theory after he didn't want to give a phone call, we kind of talked, I guess, through Discord that night. Nothing really seemed to be resolved, but the next day I did my mod duties. Stacy and me are friends regardless of BX. We have made that connection, same with Kim, where we are friends. I literally called Stacy when I was in Nashville saying, hey, can you come pick me up? Because she's only down, 5 hours away from there. Because that's our friendship. It wasn't just YouTube. So if she decided she didn't want to be a moderator for BX or watch his videos, that's fine. That's just something we don't talk about. I'm not going to not be her friend anymore because she didn't want to be a mod for him anymore. And I decided to stay. the next morning I get up and I had a seizure that morning. I'm epileptic. I have seizures. They are usually not as frequent as they have been lately. Usually be like 1 every 3 years type of thing. But I had a seizure. I came onto the Discord. I was like, listen, I'm not feeling good. I had a seizure this morning. And then I emailed him because I could not DM him because someone wanted to be let onto the Discord that was a previous Discord member and she needed the link. So I emailed him letting him know. I can read the email, but verbatim, I said, hey, this person wants to get back on Discord. She said she DM'd you on Patreon. Can you please send her the link? Then next thing you know, I see a little notification come up on my phone saying, I think I'm going to delete Discord, guys. This was his words. I think I'm going to delete Discord. So when I went to go click to see the actual Discord message, the Discord was already gone. Thank you, Xylee, for sharing the stream. I'm glad that you want to share this. We're very nervous right now. I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, we're usually in the chat talking with everybody. I love talking to everybody in the chat. This is why we decided, he's sitting there pretty much calling us monsters and saying things that aren't happening or never happened, or just twisting the story to fit his narrative. And that's what I now see that he does. Like, I knew that he always kind of told the truth, but there were some things that he left out of the truth. And it was never anything big until he did it to us, and now we see it. Now we see what he does to other people. So we question. Now I'm questioning, did this really go on with this person like he is saying? Like, you showed me some stuff, but did he leave out stuff that he sent me? Because I've seen the DMs with Stallone. I've seen the DMs with DCP where they've gone back and forth. And it's like, did that really go down the way you're showing me? Or are there parts missing? Hi, AT. We don't not like you, AT, at all. We are our own people, and I'm not gonna lie, I watch your streams.
That was another thing, is we couldn't comment in anyone's streams, and it wasn't because of anything we had done. We were hated because we were attached to BX. Like, I was having to fight his battles and feel like I couldn't talk to anyone. I would go watch people's streams and just sit there and be too scared to interact.
Yep. And that's why I love going to T-Spiracy streams, because her community was like how the community, our community of people, until he kind of demolished it, where it was like we were just people living everyday lives, talking to each other back and forth and enjoying the conversation, enjoying the topics talked about. And to not be able to say hi on someone's stream and be worried, like, I was associated with BX. I was his top mod. Like, people knew because I would be at all of his streams that I was associated with him. If you look at my fucking Twitter, I hate to say it. Yes, I just dropped the F-bomb. But all of my Twitter is linked to all of his videos. And I don't use Twitter like other people use Twitter. I don't really have a need for it. But I would use Twitter to drop his links. So his fans also associated that with me, where if he didn't put the link out, they knew that they can go to my page and the link would be there.
Psyched for life, Eva. Yes, absolutely. We had very strict rules about blocking people. At some points, it was even if somebody brought up another channel name, it didn't matter whose channel it was. Immediately block them. Don't even tell them why.
Yeah. And as I guess we can say, we're now YouTubers because we have a YouTube channel, but that's not something like, if you're a YouTuber and you want to say you have a YouTube channel, or you want to say, hey, I like this person's YouTube channel, this is a great video, you should check it out. We're interested just as much as everyone else is interested to check it out. Like, we're people like every one of you guys. And for him to be like, no, that person's name is not allowed, you have to block that person or remove that comment right away, it kind of hurt because you're not even giving that person a chance to talk. Maybe there is. He always would be like, what's new? What's new in the YouTube atmosphere? It's like, well, you're not letting them say what's new in the YouTube atmosphere. Like, yes, I did block all of your channels, Xylee. I had to. I mean, you were considered, I hate to say it, you were considered a hater of BX. So as soon as your name even appeared in the chat, I knew that I had to block you. And it wasn't me that wanted to block you, it was who I was modding for. It's not like I've watched your videos. I was just watching your video before we started this live, so.
We were watching your video the night Tipster showed up.
Yes, we were.
We were both watching it on the phone with each other.
We had a 9-hour phone call that night. It was the best phone call of my life. But yes, we were watching YouTube videos on the phone together, and you were one of the ones that we were watching. I'm just getting to read your comments now, so sorry if I'm lacking, guys. This is all new to me. Oh, you guys are so sweet. I love all of you guys. And that's why I stayed. I mean, I loved being there every night, talking to all of you in the chat and just making friends. And some of you are more than just internet friends to me. I mean, we're all human beings. We all are real people in real life, and we communicate, and you know how I'm feeling, and you've gone through it too. And it's a great bond and connection. And just that friendship and love and community is why I stayed. And I mean, I still do not wish anything ill will on him. I know his game. I've been there long enough to know that he's going to twist stuff. He's going to say what he wants to say. He's going to say it how he wants it to be said. He's going to throw in some extra salt on top of the pepper. And I mean, what do we have to hide? What do we have to lie? Like, he has every reason to lie because he is not doing very well, and it's his own doing. You want to be real, then be real. Actually be real, because you're not being real right now. You're not having real talk. You are only putting out what you want people to hear and not make it look bad on you. I'm just being honest.
And I watched that joke of a stream the other day where he's like, I'm going to let you say whatever you want. And he did the same thing he always does. He interrupts or laughs loudly over it or pretends like your questions aren't valid.
Yeah. Yeah. He doesn't really want to listen. I mean, he's saying that he's listening, but he's not listening. He's thinking about what the next word he's going to say to contradict or to make himself look better, because that's just how he is. It's not actually hearing somebody out and listening and being like, let's come to a conclusion. And I will say, we've had numerous private Discord phone calls where my boyfriend has been proof that me and him were arguing because he wasn't listening to me, and what I was saying, he just kept saying, no, you're wrong, and I had to literally zip my lips, not say a word, and just let him talk to finally just not even mention anything again and just go on with the process. And I mean, friends fight. So for me, friends fight. Maybe I wasn't listening just as much as he wasn't listening. And that's how I took it as and moved on from it, because I'm a very don't like drama kind of person, and I don't want to have drama with my friends. If we can resolve it and squash the beef and move on, that's what I want to do. There's no need to keep bringing it up.
Well, and
Now, I know a lot of other people have had that were mods are not mods for him anymore. Obviously, it's not just us two, us three, I should say, because Kim is part of our channel that have left. So if any of you do want to come talk, please let us know. I did send the StreamYard link to a few of you guys, so I'm giving you people. So this is probably going to be another stream because we do want to go over the video that he had subscribers on to talk. That I love and appreciate those people very much for sticking up for me and sending him emails saying, hey, she deserved a phone call. Like, this is why we have each other. I hate to say that. Does anyone want to come in and talk and say how they feel, what's going on with the situation? And if you guys have questions, please put the questions in. We'd be more than happy to answer them for you because we have nothing to hide. There's nothing to hide. Here's my cat. Hold on. My cat wants to come in. Come on. Come on. AT is asking a question. Okay, let me scroll back up. Thank you, Snoop. I was considered the left hand of the beast. So I was considered a top mod. So there was two top mods. There was me and there was Hanil. And Stacy was considered a third kind of top mod because he considered her a top mod, but she didn't really have that title as a top mod. So I considered him a friend to me because we also connected outside of YouTube and we did talk through DMs and he did ask how I was doing. I asked how he was doing, like friends do, and we did fight like friends. So I did consider him a friend, but yes, I was technically his top mod. All right, we have someone that wants to join us.
Hey guys, what's
Hey.
up? It's so cool seeing you guys up on the screen for once. Like, it's so fun. I love it. You're doing a great job, by the way. And I know it's like wicked nerve-wracking being live, especially for the first time. You're like, oh, I'm gonna mess it up. They're gonna laugh at me.
Yeah.
That's what I used to
Oh my
think.
god! And it's like, am I saying everything that I wanted to say? Like,
I know that's the tough part too, because your mind is like, yeah, I forget what I'm gonna say all the time when I'm live. But hey, it's all a work in progress. But I just wanted to call. Like, I had listened to like Xylee, prior to this one, right? And
yeah,
I'm listening to this stuff and I'm like, wow, I didn't even know this. Like, I had no idea he made that stream where he was like, I don't know anyone and anything and whatever. But like to think that like we were in cahoots, right? Now, from the outside looking in, like, I mean, the timing of everything was kind of, let's be honest. I mean, it was kind of like, random that, but you got to think if me and Stacy had never even spoken about this, right? I was thinking to myself, this dude's going off the deep end. I don't like what I'm seeing lately, right?
yeah,
I got rid of my Patreon. I got rid of my membership to the channel, right? And I left the Discord quietly. I didn't tell nobody except for like one person, like Ninja Girl. I told her literally. I was like, I'm just gonna be quiet and leave. Like, I don't have a problem with them. I don't want to support this. Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
And I started to get nervous. Like the next day he made the video, right? And I'm like, oh man, now this puts me in an awkward position with like Jackie and Stacy. Like I was literally thinking about
And
you
I was
guys.
away, so I didn't even know that you left.
Right. So you come back, right? And I'm hitting you up like, hey, I know you're a member, but like he made
I
a
hope
video.
you're not mad at me.
Yeah. I was like, just leave the membership. Like I know he'll be petty. Like I don't want to cause you any problems. I appreciate your support. And you were like, no, he won't even give me a phone call. And I'm like, whoa, what's going? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I knew a little bit about it, but just to
Yeah.
think that like he couldn't give you the decency of a phone call, like blows my mind.
And he acts like we didn't have numerous phone calls before in the past. Like that was the first time we ever had talked on the phone and that I was demanding him to call me. It was like, dude, we talked a week before before I left on vacation, we were on the phone for 2 hours.
Right, because Discord has a phone too, and he wants the viewers to think that doesn't exist or something.
And that's where we talk. It's not
Right,
on a personal cell phone. It's
because it's
through
like normal in
Discord.
Discord, right? And a lot of people don't know that, so he used that to his advantage. Like, oh, talk to you
Yeah.
on the phone. Like he, we had to trade
Like I
personal
was
numbers.
demanding for his cell phone number. I don't want your
Yeah,
cell phone number.
And I've
right.
been on the phone with Jackie when he would call her through Discord and demand stuff from her. So, like, I know that would happen.
I just want to answer Sue's question. No, we did not go to other channels to find negative comments toward him. He was actually the type where if someone had a negative comment or a negative video about him, he did not want you to share it with him. Not even us top mods. We would get in trouble if we're like, oh my God, did you see what so-and-so said about you? He would say, I told you not to share that. You know, I don't want to see negative comments or videos about me. And
I
he,
posted that video by
yeah,
accident one day. I didn't know he was gonna get mad. I was just like, "Hey, just a heads up," and I posted it. And then as soon as I hopped on that live in the chat that night, the first thing he said when he saw my name is, "Guys, just to make this clear, I don't want to. You don't have
yeah.
to send videos." And I'm like, "Dude, all
He was
right."
very upset that you did that. And I have the
He
DMs
actually
to prove
wanted us
that.
to kick
I
you out of
didn't
the
mean I'm
Discord.
saying one. I was like more like a heads up, like, hey, just so you know, this person made this video. Like, I wasn't trying to like. That's literally all I thought about it. Like, I don't know. In retrospect, I probably shouldn't, but like, I didn't think that would make somebody
Yeah, you
upset.
just wanted to know you would think he would want to see it to say maybe react to it, look at it, see it. What do you have to say? Like, yeah, I mean, shit.
It was in the React room too, wasn't it? Oh my God, you're right.
It was in the React. We had a channel for React videos that we wanted him to look at and maybe react to.
Oh my God, Jackie, I'm so glad you just said that because I forgot it was the freaking React. I wanted him to react to it. Oh my God.
That's
And he
awesome.
wanted us to kick you from the Discord for putting it in there. Like, we literally had to beg him.
Yes.
We were like, no, we're not losing another
I
friend.
said I had to
because
say
of
to him, I don't
something
think she
you-
maybe understood that you don't want her to post videos of other creators talking about you. I said there's not really a clear rule, because there wasn't, saying don't post videos of creators talking negative about me in the rules section.
I read the rules. I'm just saying. I read them, man. And the sad part is too, like, and Jackie, you probably never even got the chance to see this, but I left him one and only comment. And I just said to him, I'm like, look, dude, like, I thought you were cool. You had some good advice. I felt like I could have learned something from you. Like, I literally like thought, highly of you. And in the way you're acting is just like, I don't know, crazy to me. Like, you build too big of a wall, dude. Like, just I don't know. That's basically what I said. Like, you put these walls around you, man, where like nobody can infiltrate. Like we're all out to get you. Like, it's not it wasn't the case
Even
at all.
people that he considered his top mods thought that they were going to do that.
Right. And I was nice in my comment, and he just wrote back and was like, y'all trying to cancel me. I'm like, what? I actually got upset. I started like crying. I'm like, I can't believe he got that from what I just wrote. Like, what is wrong with YouTube? It wasn't even just him. It was accumulation of stuff. But I was like, that's what he saw when he read my comment? What?
Yeah, I wish I saw that, because I probably would have left when Stacy left, to be honest.
Yeah, like, it was weird. Like, I was nice, and he was just like, you guys are out. All you guys are out to get me. I'm like, wow.
I will say you were one of the only few people, because he didn't really have any. Yeah, you were like the Mass Hole Report, which we love her as well. You guys were the only other people that had YouTube channels that he allowed on the Discord.
Wow.
And
I don't know why. It's not like he's in the Discord. I hardly ever saw him in the Discord. He's like, oh, it's because you stayed in the crystal ball room. No, like, you had them rooms organized.
He says that to make himself look good, but no, he rarely went on Discord. He was on Discord talking to me through DMs, or we had a couple channels where it was me, Hanil, and Stacy, and him, where he'd say, can you find me this? Or we would post like things that he was looking for and those would maybe be the rooms that he would talk in, but it
Or give him a
wasn't.
whole story.
Right.
Yeah.
I never talked to him in Discord, and that's what I said too. Like, bro, I'm support like whether it's $1.99, I know you don't care, blah blah blah, but like I'm supporting you. I'm a member. I'm in your Discord. Like you know what I'm saying? A Patreon. Like you could have talked to me about it instead of, you know, and I've let him know I appreciate his feedback. So for him to just go make a video and everyone's like, oh, you're so sensitive. Like, no, it's not even about that. He had some good criticisms, and I told him that. Like, I was like, what's going on right now? You know?
Well, and
But
speaking of memberships, to answer Cooch's question earlier,
Yeah.
I was a level 3 family member, which is $24.99 a month. And
wow,
for
his loss.
$24.99 a month, you get a shout out in the videos, which we did about 70% of the time, which fine. You get unreleased footage, which I never received, but maybe some of the
I
other
do.
top supporters
Yeah,
got
on
it.
the emails. I think it gets emailed or something, but wow.
And gameplay with you. And it had to be a game that he owned on a device that he owned, which fair enough. I know he never offered me to play any games with him, which also fine. I don't play games, but I know Night Runner plays games, and she was a top supporter, and Kim was a
Yeah.
top supporter. She never got offered to play a game with him. And he
And
puts
that's
out
part of
this
the
thing
reason.
saying we're entitled. Like, we weren't even entitled to what we were paying for. What the hell is he talking about?
Ooh, ooh.
And I wish Knuckles was here. He's probably still at work or on his way home. Um, he made a wonderful comment. We were on the phone till 4 a.m. Well, no, I shouldn't say phone. We were on Discord on a voice chat till 4 a.m. last night. Just go watching random YouTube videos of random things, literally. Like chickens. We were watching chickens and the Northern Lights. And the Northern Lights has a lot of beef going on at 3 a.m. I'll tell you that. But he said the money that he was getting from these like the top tier people, why couldn't he go out and buy a video game to play with them? Because it only had to be video games that he had. So if
Right.
Stacy didn't have that game, how is she supposed to play with him? Well, why can't he go out and purchase that game that she wants to play with him with all the, I mean,
Honestly, I joined the Discord because I was like, all right, this dude, you know, he knows he has some lessons I figured I could learn. Like I thought I loved you guys, obviously. So I'm like, oh, I'm gonna, you know, join the Patreon, get in the Discord, and thought maybe I'd get some advice, like yeah, hello or something. I don't nothing, dude. So I was like, all right, whatever. So then I started to see some red flags, and I was just like, I'm all set with this, you know. And it was nothing like super personal. I was just like, I don't think I want to, like, you know, support this anymore. Like, and like the next day, boom, the video, you know, whatever. But I don't know, man. It just it makes me wonder, like, and I know that he's probably not gonna like this. It makes me wonder if like he's all right, because this is just straight paranoia. Honestly, in my opinion, it is like it's paranoia.
it is. I agree. Even with someone, I hate to see it, like Neil was there longer than me, and he one day just out of nowhere decided to stop talking. Neil must have done something that he didn't agree with. I'm not even sure, but he like demoted his role on Discord, and he wasn't a top mod anymore, and he couldn't see the channels that we would see, and he couldn't DM him anymore. And I remember one of the conversations that we got into a fight on the phone, and I was crying, and he's like, "Why are you crying?" And I said, "Because if you can do that to Hanil, what makes me think that you won't do that to me?" And
Right.
like,
Yep.
why can't we talk it out like normal human beings, like we are right now, where I'm telling you how I feel and you're telling me how you feel?
Right.
And
So
he's like,
BX
we would work it out and we'd talk about it, and that never happened.
so BX's membership thing just changed 20 seconds ago to say shout outs at the end of vids will now be changed into shout outs in the description of new video uploads for the family membership.
Oh, interesting. Hi, B.
Yep.
You know.
I'm sorry. I'm really behind on the comments. This is all new to us, and I just want I think it's Tiffany. We're not trying to be petty here. We're not trying to throw him under the bus. The thing is, we weren't even going to talk about this. But when he goes and he makes lies about me and he's bashing my name, it's like, how does that make me? I feel like I can't go to other people's chats now and say anything because then they're going to associate me with him. And that makes me that much more nervous to go talk in anyone's chat. And
That's the thing.
I
You
just want
guys
to
have
make
a right.
people know, like, I didn't do the things that he's saying that I did. I mean,
Yeah,
you
that
can.
sucks.
I don't wish him any ill will at all. I really do hope maybe he realizes what he did from this, cleans up what he made mistakes with, admits maybe that he's wrong, and moves on and does what he does. Like, just be a better YouTuber for his fans, at least.
Not even a YouTuber, just like be a better big person to people. Not everybody's out to get you. Like, yo, I really like respected him. Like, people think I'm foolish for that, but hey, joke's on me. You know, I ain't afraid to admit like I look dumb. Whatever. It is whatever. It's just, I can't believe after doing research for him and all that stuff you guys did, like that it was that easy for him to just cut it off like over nothing, really. You know, sad. It's sad.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I don't wish him ill
you can
will
get a
either.
hold of
But
us. You can our email for all three of us, me, Stacy, and Kim, is sunshinerytrio@gmail.com if you want to get a hold of us. Does anyone I know, like I said, I'm behind in the chat. Does anyone have any other questions? Let's see, here's one. Yeah, it was more, it's been the last month, I would say, right, Stace, that we've seen a change. It's been a slow change that we've seen. It's like, I hate to say it was like the beginning of the year that I saw this change happening with him.
Yeah, and it would be like a story would come out and he wouldn't do it. He would wait until everyone else did it, and then no matter what everyone else was saying, he would always have to have an opposite opinion. So you would be sitting there trying to moderate a chat for something you definitely didn't agree with. I don't know, it just started getting really concerning.
Yeah. And even the way, like, Stacy, I don't know if you mentioned this, we've talked about it, just the way he would end his videos, it just seemed like it was unfinished. Like,
it seemed like he lost his train of thought right towards the end, because you'd be really interested in what we'd be telling you. He'd be like right in the middle of a fact, and then all of a sudden he'd be like, all right, guys, and that's the video. If you like the video, like the video. And you're like, wait, what? But how does it end?
Yeah, I hope he's all right, man. Like,
I do too.
We all go through stuff in life. We all do, but like, it's never an excuse to like treat people like that, And that's the thing. It's a bad situation all around, but it's no excuse for treating everyone like they're the enemy, and we're all hiding in the bushes,
Yeah. Or not trusting someone. Like, he doesn't trust any YouTubers at all. And I mean, this is
I don't really blame him on that. I mean, the more I learn about this stuff, the more I start to understand.
Can't you be friends with somebody? Like, feel out a friendship? Like, get to know somebody?
Yeah, not everybody is like a bad guy, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
And Discord was not as shady as it was back in your day. It was literally just a bunch of conversations about random topics.
But BX didn't have anything to do with running Discord now. Like,
that's true.
In it back in y'all's day, according to some of the screenshots I've seen.
Yeah,
now,
it was me and Hanil that pretty much took over the Discord, made all those awesome channels that you saw, AZ.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. Like, the Discord was so organized. I'm like, wow, I've been in a few Discords. This one's pretty organized. I was impressed by it. Good job.
Yeah, and then when he did get his hands on it, I hate to say it, but he would screw up things so bad, and I'd have to go back and have to fix things, and it would take forever, and I spent hours fixing things, and like I said, I'm not working currently, so I do have a lot of free time, but it's not something that I want to spend all my free time doing either. I'd rather be there hanging out with everybody and not worrying about.
Since he's saying, I don't owe you nothing. You're like, come on, man. You kind of do.
I didn't ask for anything. I just
like,
wanted him to be a good person and do the videos and see him succeed. I didn't ask for anything. He doesn't owe me anything.
And it would be like in the middle of the afternoon, and he'd send you a message like, I need clips of this videos. And I'm like, I work in an office building at a job.
And you're
How
paying
how
him,
I pay my
Stacey.
mortgage. I can't
Right,
be
and you're
listening
paying
to
him.
videos and clipping them at my desk for
And
you.
she would do it though. She would do it. Or I would do it knowing that she was working, or she would send me the link so that way I could record it. Cause she's good with her facts. She's we call her FBI Stacy for a reason. She get those facts. She can find anything in 2 seconds, and she's really like even Pokemon. All right, just saying, this girl can find out a Pokemon's name just by its picture in 2 seconds. I can't even do that.
Image search, Jackie. Image search
I
is
do
cool.
the image search, but sometimes they don't come up in the images.
Nah, you guys should stream, man. You guys should, you know. I mean, you got the investigative skills. You're doing good up here now, you know. Just saying, just saying.
Yeah, well,
Think about
we
it.
do want to continue to do this. We don't want this to be a BXBeastBoy hate page, as he would call it, because we
Yeah.
honestly, because we do want to do one more stream where if anyone else wants to come on and talk and say their piece, they can, because we just feel like it's right that if anyone wants to come on and talk, they have that opportunity as well. But from there, we really don't want to talk about him. Unless like he does
Mm.
something crazy, I mean, and you guys want to talk about it, then yeah, then we'll talk about it. But we really don't have any need to talk about him and our experience with him because it was ours. And if anyone
Mhm.
wants to know, we'd be happy to tell them, but it doesn't need to be public. I mean,
Right.
I mean, and we're
All
not
right, I'm
trying to
gonna
like
run. I have to run real quick, but I'm really happy you guys did this. I'm gonna be listening in the background. I just gotta go deal with something.
awesome.
But
I'm
thank you
happy
for
you came
letting me
on.
come on.
I hate to say it, you made me a lot less nervous because you know how
Oh,
I love talking to you. I can't wait to actually go and do that hydropod thing.
I know. I can't wait either, man. As soon as Corona's over, we're gonna meet up halfway, go in the hydropod, meditate. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be
Oh,
good.
be disconnected from social media.
Yep, exactly, exactly. All right, guys. And just before I leave, too, like I don't want any problems either, man. I'm genuinely like starting to wonder, like if everything's all good, man. We all go through stuff, and and I think if he ever considers doing the right thing and being like, Ari, I thought you guys were narcs, hey, I accept apologies. Just saying. I
Yeah.
know you're gonna run with that one, but anyways, all right, guys. Have a good night. I'll talk to you later.
Yes, you too. Have a good night. Thank you for coming on.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye. All right. Stace, did I miss any questions? Because I know you've been looking.
so Julie wants to know if he made a video about us. And I would say that I was mentioned briefly in the video, but it was mainly
About me.
yes. And he did cut it up and restream it, but when you cut it up, it cuts out the live chat. And to see how Jackie was actually being treated, you had to have seen the live chat.
Yeah. Which he didn't even keep that live up for not even 2 minutes after it ended. And the next day, he decided to cut up that live and post a video on his main channel regarding it. So the video that you guys get to see now on his live channel or his BXBeastBoy channel is only bits and pieces of it. And it's not the facts. And if you were there for that live, you know that I was in the chat and I was saying how I felt and what happened on my end. And he barely responded to any of it because he didn't want to acknowledge it. And he'll say that, oh, yeah, she was there for all my lives. When I came back from vacation, I went to 2 of his lives pretty much to see if I had a wrench. And yeah, I posted his link. Why? I mean, I'm going to see if I'm there. I'm not going to write something mean. I posted his link to whatever, another YouTube channel of his that he has just to see or see if he even acknowledged me, which he says that he did, but he didn't. And those were the 2 lives I was on there. So yeah, I was on 2 lives, but I wasn't there for all the videos that he did like I was before. I would literally be at, what would you say, 80-90% of his videos that was there. I tried to be there for all of his videos just to moderate. Sort of a question. I bet he badmouthed subscribers behind the scenes too. He didn't badmouth people. If he didn't like something that maybe someone said, maybe he would mention it. It had to be really horrible, something horrible that you said to be kind of even acknowledged by him. He did not acknowledge people like that. He was the type, he'd rather not talk about it. He'd rather not acknowledge it, because if he doesn't acknowledge it, then he's not bringing light to that situation.
And I would also like to point out that video, I was really proud of him. He pulled up the word entitled on the dictionary for his debate. And I would like to say I have another word for him to pull up and look at. It's called relevant, because it is not feeling entitled to expect a service that you are paying money for. And as far back as yesterday, when you click on his Patreon, it says, support my Patreon and get access to my Discord. You have every right to be mad if you are paying for a service and it is taken away from you. If YouTube started showing me ads after I pay for premium YouTube, I'm not going to keep paying for premium YouTube. That wouldn't be because I felt entitled. That'd be because they stopped providing the service that I was paying for.
Yep. She didn't get any of that.
Said, I would suggest he looks up the word relevant.
Kiki, I'm not really sure what's going on the chat with you. Reporting videos. I never reported a video for a BX ever. Like, if I don't even, I think I reported one video my whole YouTube existence watching YouTube. And if it was that one video that I reported, I could tell you right now, he didn't tell me to report it. It was something that I didn't agree with and I felt was really hateful and demeaning to people and this whole society in general. But he didn't I'm not sure what's going on in the chat, but that's what I'm taking from what is being said. And we never reported his videos. I think so. I don't know. There was a live that happened yesterday. Me and Stacy were not there at that live. I had gotten a random DM this morning, actually, saying, I reported that video because of you. And I'm like, what are you talking about? So someone that is a subscriber of his, I guess, reported a video of his, I guess. I don't know. And she blamed it on me, and I have no idea. And then I got another DM saying, was that you on his live? So from what, just these little bits and pieces, because these people have not talked to me or blocked me. I don't know if somebody went on his live last night pretending to be me, but we had, and I will say he removed this video. We had an interview that me and him did do together. It was on his Smoke Break podcast. He removed that today. So that to me is a clear flag right there. I have a very distinguishable laugh and I have a distinguishable voice. So if that was somebody pretending to be me on his live last night, I can let you know it wasn't me last night, because we were busy having fun on Discord, learning how to share my screen and watch crazy random YouTube videos and TV shows. We watched this crazy TV show last night. And we did that till 4 a.m. and had a lot of fun with our family, our squad.
And Manda Pants, we absolutely were not allowed to say your name. And he wouldn't even refer to you. Whenever he would talk about you, it was Britt, and I'm not even going to say her name.
Yeah. Yep. I want to ask if you two would like to come on my channel for an interview. We will talk about that after. Let's see.
Anyone that ever made a video or a criticism or even just felt that they had slighted him in some way, you weren't allowed to be mentioned in the Discord. You weren't allowed to be mentioned in the chats on his channel. If anybody did it, you would get kicked immediately. If one of us did it, being as high up as we were, we
We'd
may
get
not have
kicked.
been kicked because he used us for like research, but we would have been extremely demoted.
Yeah. We do plan on setting our story straight and moving on. That is our plan, Shaky. Because we're not petty people. Like, there's no need for us to make any more, in my opinion, any more than 2 videos, because you can't just make 1 video when sometimes you get off a phone call, even with somebody, and you're like, damn, I wish I said this and I forgot to mention that. And I do know there are other people that are hurt also, that were moderators for a long time, that would like to say their piece as well, because they also were dragged under the bus by him in that video that he did do. And I just want to make sure, just like we have the opportunity right now to talk and you guys listen to us, I just want to make sure that their voice and their story gets heard. And then, yeah, we do plan on moving on, and we do want to make videos of just about random everyday topics, life. We want to be able to do StreamYard things like this, where we have a question of the day or a topic of the day, and it could be like, I don't know, mental health, addiction, what's the best pizza you've ever had. It could be anything. And then just all of us just come here, have fun together, and just talk like we would before. I mean, when I first started, he used to have live streams daily, 8 p.m. Eastern, Monday through Friday. And it was literally just all of us talking about random everyday things. It could be about TV shows, it could be about movies, it could be about video games. And I just love that community with you guys and being able to talk to you guys and just having fun. I mean, we need to have some fun. This pandemic, a lot of us are cooped up in the house. Some of us are not working. Some of us don't have anything to do. And we just want to be able to know that you're not alone and we can all have fun together. Like, just bring a smile to everyone's face, because I know you guys have brought so many smiles to my face when I've needed it. And I cannot thank you guys enough. Just you guys being there for me. Even when I was away for a week, it was the worst weekend of my entire life. And you guys were there for me during the roughest time ever.
And just to be clear, he blew all of this up because I left and didn't say anything, which is what he asked you to do. And as soon as I did that, he didn't trust any of you. He didn't trust anybody. And then shortly after that, he deleted everything.
Okay. So I'm sorry, Kiki. I didn't know if you were asking about us reporting videos. But yeah, no, he did. He did this to himself because Stacy left and did exactly what he wanted you to do. I don't know. It's just he's making this worse for himself, I feel like, because he could have just, like he always did, move on, not talk about the situation, because that's what he always did best. If someone talked about him or had something to say about him, he wouldn't bring light to the situation because then it gave them views, is what he would say. So he could have easily done that, or not even brought us up and moved on and kept doing videos about what he's doing videos on. He chose to let one of his subscribers that is part of our Discord squad, she had, I guess, emailed him or DM'd him saying to him, I think Jackie deserved a phone call. And he thought that was me telling her, hey, why don't you email BX and tell him that I deserve a phone call? No, that's how she felt, and she wanted to let him know. And he took that as, well, let's talk about it live. I mean, he could have easily just talked to her about it and not brought this public and not made this big deal about it. because it's really not that big of a deal. It is because you're talking about us and saying things now that were never even true, but it could have not been a big deal if you just let it go. I mean, thought he was a non-dramatic person, right? I mean, shit. This is why I have guy friends. I only have a couple girlfriends in my life, and that's because the girls that I do have friends in my life, they're non-dramatic people, and they're the type that if we get into a little bickering match the next day, we can say, hey, you were wrong, I was wrong. Let's come together and make this right. We don't keep dragging it out. Do we have any other questions? Stace, do you see any questions that we're missing?
Yeah, Kiki, Ray, we gave him all kinds of chances too. And we, like I said, we overlooked a lot of things. And it took me a long time to figure out it really was like me and Jackie and Kim and everyone, we became really good friends, but especially me, Jackie, and Kim, like they became like my best friends.
Yeah.
I was just scared to tell them that I wanted to leave.
Yeah. I don't know what I would do without Stacy and Kim in my life, to be honest. I talk to them every day on the daily, and if I have even a slight issue in my life, I run to them. I mean, I run to my boyfriend as well, but they're my best friends. I run to you guys, and I'm always like, oh my God, this just happened. What the hell do I do? And they give the best advice in the entire world. I am happy. That is the one thing I will say, is he did introduce me to all of you here, a lot of amazing people that I do not know what I would do without you guys. I wouldn't.
Well, for me, how long did it take to come to my senses? For me, I guess it was probably a couple months ago, Jackie, he decided to promote me up to like the green level, like what you and Hanil were, and he started DMing me to ask me directly for help. And that was around the time it started to change for me, because like we would even be in the middle of our watch parties when we're supposed to be enjoying a movie together, which is one of the perks you pay for with the Patreon.
Yep.
And he would be like, hey, I need to know everything about this. He wouldn't even try to do it himself. Like you even had to explain to him what was going on so that he didn't have to read it all himself.
Yep. Yep. Summarize it. I would take little cheat sheet notes. Advent, no, he never said anything about pinning you as a racist. Not that I'm aware of. I know I'm so behind in this chat. I see why it's so hard. To all those YouTube creators in our chat, I see how it's hard to keep up with the chat. That is why you have awesome mods that help, and I understand now. If anyone, I just want to say this, if anyone would like to come talk, that we're giving the opportunity right now to the people that are, so as soon as he got rid of his Discord, we did create a new Discord because we have fun there, and it's literally just general topics. We talk about our pets, we talk about makeup, we talk about recipes. It's a lot of fun. It's just normal human interaction with other people. So we did create another Discord thanks to Hanil, and I am giving the opportunity to those people first if they want to come on to the stream and say anything that they would like to say. The StreamYard link is there for you guys. If there's anybody in the chat that would like to say their piece, you can tweet me. I will put my Twitter in the comments, because we don't have, as of right now, we don't have a sunshinery Twitter yet. I will send you a link if I know who you are. If it's someone I'm not really sure of, if I've seen you in his channels and things like that, we are going to do a part 2, and we will give the StreamYard link out to people in the actual chat. We just don't want to put it in the chat right now because honestly, we don't really want to talk to him. And if he's sitting here watching, I really don't have anything to say to him.
And part 2, we will be playing that video that he privated to edit and ended up getting rid of the live stream because luckily for us,
guess who got it?
Jackie got that with the live chat ready for everyone to see. And she also got how many screenshots do you have of him demanding?
Well, I have 32. I have 32 screenshots from the night that I supposedly demanded a phone call. And I'm not sharing all of these, but I have 374 screenshots of our whole damn conversation that we ever had. So that way, if he decides to drag my name some more, I have everything. And I'm not the type of person. I do not want to have to put these things out there. I don't care to. But if you're going to say that I did something that I didn't do and I can prove it, I will show it. So I would like to show you guys just how many times that me and him did talk on the phone where it was like, why would I be demanding a phone call when we've talked this many times? It's something that we do when he has an issue with his channel. He needs help with this. He needs help with that. He wants to talk about what's going on. That's what we did. It was too long to type, we would talk on the phone. I mean, that's what me and Stacy do. If it's too long to type, I call you up and tell you what's going on. Like, it's not anything not normal.
So Night Runner wants to know if you would tell her story for her.
You want to help me with this, Stace? I mean, it's
I was in and out of that call that day.
We know what happened.
You guys were up like all night talking that night. And I had fallen asleep at some point and came back in. So I came in shortly before Night Runner got onto the call, I believe.
So I don't want to say, I know she doesn't want to come on and like say her story. And she wants us to, she's nervous just as much as we are. And she just wants to put it out there. So she was, when she was a mod, she was joined his Discord and him YouTube wise, I want to say maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks before I had found him as a YouTuber, and we both became mods at the same time. So we've been around just as long, if not the same amount of time together, even Kim. And she, yes, modded for other YouTubers, and we used to do watch parties, and sometimes after the watch parties, we would decide, he would leave and we would all decide to stay on the phone or the voice chat. I call it the phone. It's the phone to me. We would stay in the voice chat and just talk, and we would talk for hours. I mean, that night we literally talked from 9 p.m. was the watch party, and we went until, I want to say it was like noon the next day that we were all up. Some people fell asleep.
I always fall asleep because I am old and I go to sleep early.
Some of us would stay up all night and talk to each other. And he had come on at one point and he had said like he wasn't cool with Knight being a mod for other YouTubers, and he didn't know what to do, if he should, tell her or what. And I didn't see it as a problem. She wouldn't be like promoting his stuff in the other YouTube channel, or she wouldn't be promoting that YouTuber. There was a couple YouTubers. I don't want to say their names because it has nothing really to do with them. She wouldn't be promoting their stuff and his. She did their mod work. She would come and do his mod work. And
which was another thing, T-Spiracy, that I was super scared he would find out is, and I told Jackie that, I was like, T-Spiracy made me a mod one day because it was that first stream and you didn't have one in there. I was like, I didn't ask her to though. And Jackie's like, don't worry about it. We're not
going to your back.
Yeah, like, don't worry about it.
Yeah, and he never said anything about that, which is a big surprise. And I am actually a mod for somebody else too. She just made me a mod because she had seen that I was a mod for BX and knew that I knew how to mod, and she needed help one night, and I said, yeah, it's not a problem. But so he was very upset by this, and he said he was going to give Knight the ultimatum that it was him or them. And she just so happened to come into the call at that point because she had fallen asleep and came back. And he gave her an ultimatum. He can deny it like he did on the live that we will show in part 2, because I did not watch the video to know what he did and didn't take out of the video that he edited up. But I do know he did talk about that in there, and he did say, like, he never gave anyone an ultimatum. He did give her an ultimatum. He literally said, it's me or it's them. And he did go into why it would be better if she stayed, and we didn't want her to leave. So yes, I damn well wanted her to stay, and I damn well told her that I wanted her to stay. And she ended up staying with us, and she respectfully left all those other YouTubers quietly, just saying, listen, it's too much, I can't do this, just so that she could mod for BX. And then
And at
all
that
of
point,
this
BX had promised her that she could be his PR
PR.
lady. She could help run his Facebook page and his social medias and stuff. And I think like a couple days later, deleted his Facebook page and most of his social medias and never ever gave her that opportunity.
Yeah. And like, she was there, like I said, if not before me, the same amount of time. We both started watching him and joined the Discord the same time. So, I mean, she should have been, I see her as someone I trust. I mean, he's very much, he does put up a wall. But Knight, I know I'm leaving out stuff in your story, and I would love for you to let me know what I'm missing. And I can put this in part 2 for you, or just write something up for me, and I'll be happy to speak it for you, because I want to make sure that you get your story out there, because he did do you wrong.
Yeah, I'm
And
so nervous myself. It's hard to remember everything that happened to me.
exactly. Exactly. Oh, hi, dear vet. I just saw that she's in here. Oh, thank you, Knight. Does anyone have any other questions for us? Does anyone want to come on? Like I said, tonight it's going to just be the Discord people. If you do have something to say about your story, about what he did to you, or how you're feeling about anything that happened, we will be more than happy to give you that opportunity. That's going to be a part 2. I can't promise you it's going to be like tomorrow, but it will be within the next week. If not a week, it could be next Saturday for all we know. We want to make sure Kim is available to do the next one, because she is part of this channel. It is me, Kim, and Stacy. This is our channel for you guys. All right, Knuckles said give him 5 minutes. All right, Knuck. Not a problem.
We wouldn't have to give him 5 minutes, but I saw earlier that he missed his exit.
Because he's too busy listening to us beautiful ladies. Let's see. I want to see if there's any questions that maybe I missed. I'm going to scroll up.
So Jackie, I don't know how you felt, but immediately after I unsubscribed to everything, the first couple days, I was like, oh, I'm kind of bored. But after that, I realized how much stress was off me that I was not having to not watch. I was having to watch everything so that I could find stories. I was having to check Twitter daily. I was going to the trending tabs like it was stuff I cared about.
I definitely, even that week, all right, I will say that week vacation, even though that weekend from that week vacation was hell, just being at my parents' house and not looking at the laptop or my phone, I missed talking to you guys in Discord, but I had such a relaxing time sitting there and not having to watch videos or any of that. Yeah, it took a lot of stress off. And even now, I have so much more opportunity to. I've applied to so many more other jobs because I have the chance to apply for these jobs without having to stop and say what was I doing, because I have ADHD, so if I lose focus, sometimes I forget what I'm doing. Then I got to remember that I was doing it. And you guys know I like to have 20 tabs open. So sometimes that 20th tab doesn't get seen till, 3 days later. And it's like, oh shit, yeah, I was applying for that job. Like, it's a lot less stress. Even my boyfriend is happy that I'm not doing it. I know your husband is.
Oh man, he used to make fun of me so much too. He would just be like, "I cannot believe you're doing all this. Like, what is wrong with you?"
Her husband and my boyfriend are so similar. It's not funny, but it is funny because Jake used to do the same thing. Like, he's like, why are you even dealing with this? Like, he sits there and he watches his metal videos and how this guitar works and why this guitar is better than that guitar, and it's like, oh, well, you don't understand how this end works.
Yeah,
Even
like
telling my neighbor that, yes, the day that he did the stream, I went to go tell my neighbor, hey, can you just hang out with me? Because when I get very stressed, we're thinking stress is a big cause of me having seizures. I just wanted him to be there. And he was like, what is wrong with you? And he's like, here, let's just smoke and relax. And I'm telling you, I forgot all of my problems after that. And it was like, let him talk. You know why? Let him talk. Because it doesn't matter. Like, it's not, I mean, it's real life, but it's not really real life. It's YouTube drama. And it's so much less stressful when you don't have to deal with it. But I like the whole YouTube aspect of having a community and everybody to talk to and have fun with. And that's what we want, is to have fun with you guys. Like, that's what we want this channel to be, like, us all having fun, you guys coming on the stream with us and talking with us and having fun. Like, we can talk about anything. It could be about a TV show. We can even watch, we learned how to do that. We can even watch old TV shows that are like, how do they even air that? We saw that one last night.
I got her down a rabbit hole of the Kid Nation show. She had not heard of it until last night.
Yes. If you guys haven't heard of it, you better check it out. It's called Kid Nation, okay? Kid Nation. That's all I need to say. It is a rabbit hole, and it's like, how do they do these to these kids? What do these parents sign these kids up for? How did they not know that these kids were going to be doing that? Like, what the heck happened here? It's a very, very interesting show, and we do want to watch that. We only watched episode 1.
I keep seeing you guys ask questions about Real Entertainment News. Like, we don't know if any of that is true. He would never have ever said that to where somebody could have even screenshot that. He would have trusted nobody if he were going to do something like that.
And he isn't the type that he would dox anybody because he himself doesn't want to be doxxed. I can't say that with 100% positivity, but I just know that he would never want to dox somebody because he doesn't want to be doxxed. But it's not to say that that's not who he is, because there was a lot of things at the end that I found out that I thought he wasn't that way, and he is. So when you feel like you think you know somebody and you think that you know them like enough to know that they're not going to do something, and then they prove you wrong, I can't not say that he wouldn't do that anymore. If I was still modding for him and none of this happened, I would say, yeah, he's not the type to dox anybody, but I can't say that. Is he paranoid? Yes, he is.
That's why a lot of people, when you ask them, they're like, yeah, he was never in the Discord. And that's not entirely true. He did sometimes get in the Discord, but he would ask a question, and 5 minutes later, you'd go back, and it would just look like people started randomly talking about something for no reason, because he would delete what he said. He was so paranoid that someone would take a screenshot of what he said and twist it into something and use it against him.
Yep, exactly. Alexandra, oh my God. Hi, girl. I love you. I'm so happy that you're here with us. Oh my gosh. This is another person that I love very dearly. I love a lot of you. And I might say I love you to a lot of you, but I actually do mean it, because without you guys, I don't, you have helped me through so much. Like, I have friends in real life, I do, but a lot of my friends are, yes, through Discord, through YouTube, and it's because of this pandemic. And I mean, a lot of my friends are guy friends, and they have their own things going on, or they have girlfriends, and I hang out with their girlfriends, and we get together every now and then. And I mean, it's life. Life happens. It's busy. But you
And
guys mean so
he
much
didn't
to
make
me.
us listen to his music, but he did upload his music for you to listen to. I've seen some people be like, oh, he made all the women listen to his music. No, he just uploaded it for everyone to listen to.
Yeah. I mean, I like some of his songs, not gonna lie. I mean, I did like some of his music. It wasn't my type of music. I mean, I'm a rocker at heart, so is Stacy. I hate to say it. You're a rocker girl. Um, but I like all genres music, so I will listen to it. If it's a catchy beat, hell yeah, I'll get down to it. But I'm a rocker. I like my rock music. Sorry.
And I really liked the You Nasty song. Like I knew the whole song.
Me too. I love that. That is what got me onto his page. Was I watched a video of his, and he did that in the video, and it was so catchy, and it was like, wow, that is fucking awesome. Like, and it made me continue to watch him because it was funny and it was cool, and it was just fun. It was fun. It was fun. And the whole song was better than that short little 15 minutes or 15 seconds. The whole song was pretty damn good, the lyrics.
Yeah, like I was actually really impressed with it, and I would like sing the whole damn thing. Like when he would do the 15-second, I would keep singing in my head.
You nasty, fam, you nasty. Oh, I know that was Knight's ringtone. She had the nasty song as her ringtone. I was always jealous of that. Audrey, I agree. I think he needs to change the strands that he's smoking, because I smoke some medical marijuana here, and I he also has been smoking a lot more oil, and that's something I know Knuckles kind of would like to talk about, but he used to not be getting a lot of oil, and oil is very, very potent. Like, you go from weed that's like 30% THC to an oil that's like 80-90%, and then you're also getting maybe a strand that doesn't really help with the paranoia or what he wants to help it with. And yeah, it could make it very much worse, because I know I've had oil, I've had dabs before. That's why I don't smoke it, because I get way too high, and sometimes the effects of it is just too much. I like to just relax, enjoy it. Like, that's why I get high, to laugh and have fun and enjoy it. It helps with a lot of my medical benefits, and it helps with the anxiety, the depression. I make sure it has a CBD, because I know CBD helps with my epilepsy. And that's why I smoke weed. Yes, I was smoking weed before all of this, but now I have a medical card and I can pick which strands that I want from the dispensary that I know will help with this, and this. That is the glory of having a medical dispensary and being in a state that does allow that. So yeah, change up the strands. You may, or stop smoking the oil. Go back to regular, good old greeny green.
Knuckles, I put it the link in the Discord. Do you need me to send it to you like in a DM?
Yeah. That was the Salone video. Some shady stuff was happening back then. That was, yeah, I mean, I don't want to say he never liked Sloan. He just didn't like kind of what Sloan was doing with his YouTube channel more than he didn't like Sloan. And that was just a mess. Yeah, see? Same right now. I have many close friends, a lot of family, but things are different right now with the pandemic, and it is. And that is why and even if this pandemic, say, ends and we can go back to normal society, these people, you guys here, I'm not letting you guys go because of the bonds we've created. And I hope to create even closer bonds with some of you that I'm maybe not so close with because it's just that comfort and love for each other. And you go through what I'm going through and we can relate and talk about it. Or we can just talk about something random and have fun talking about it and enjoy it. And if you guys lived close to me, you best believe I would be hanging out with you. If Stacy didn't live 10,000 miles away, I'd be there hanging out with her every day, banging on a door and annoying the crap out of her. And Kim, too. Oh, I'd be at Kim's door every day eating those Girl Scout cookies. I'll tell you that. Buying 20
Riley, there
million
is no
boxes.
copies of the Sloan video. He immediately deletes anything where he cries.
Welcome, Knuckles.
All right, what's good? Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you.
All right.
You don't have a picture on the screen, though. Like your camera's not on.
Yeah, you know what? Yes, my camera is not on. Very observant, Stacey. But I don't even know where to start, to be honest with you.
I agree. It was hard for me to pinpoint where to start.
I'm kind of on a fence here, cause like, you know, on one hand, it's like I do like BX, but on the other hand, it, there's just I've noticed so many things that it's not okay for other people, but
Yeah.
it's okay for him. Extremely hypocritical. And I don't know if he's just blind to, his own actions, or just doesn't want to admit it to himself or admit it to others. But do I think he's manipulative? Absolutely. Um,
He
Come on,
is.
like you're supposed to help me out. Like,
I'm helping you. I know. We're all nervous here.
oh,
No, but he is manipulative. He does the way he says things and the way he does things. You don't maybe necessarily see it as manipulative at that time,
but in
but then
retrospect, yes.
the more he does it, then the more you see it.
All right. Well, I brought up this point too, and I know I brought it up to you guys, but for everybody else in chat, which I can't even like read chat right now because I
Don't worry
just.
about it. I'll let you know if anyone says anything to you.
But the whole thing is, and where was I? See, I'm forgetting stuff.
Manipulative.
Oh, with the whole thing about, and I was asking the chat this. Okay, so let's say you popped into that stream where he was talking to Alexis and all the other people. I don't remember the name of the video, but we all know which video I'm talking about. So anyone that pops in the video during that stream, they're gonna see him going off about that demanded phone call and how you demanded that personal phone call and this and that, and how he doesn't give out his number, and so anyone joining like midway through or partway through is obviously just gonna look at that and be like, you know what? Yeah, he does. Like, he is entitled to his own personal space and time. And like, okay, like let's back up
Yeah,
like 100 steps here, because a phone call was never demanded in the first place.
it was asked, "Can you call me?" Yep.
And it's he makes it out to be this thing that it's not. And it's just one specific instance. And you know, it's just all the things that started to pile up with me. and
Yeah.
and I like how somebody had said it to me. It's, I found myself liking the community and instead of the
Yeah.
community. And yes, like I'm gonna keep stealing that. But anyway, um, and like I said, don't get me wrong. Like I do, like I like BX, and I want to have like hope and faith for the
Yeah.
dude. It's like
Same here, though.
I
I
just,
wish this never had to happen. I hate to say it.
but he also doesn't acknowledge the fact of, and I'm sure you probably got into it earlier about the whole thing of, you know, he'd ask
Can
all
you
of his
talk up just a little bit louder, Knuckles? Or
he
closer to your
all
mic?
of his mods, all of the people in the Discord, or
There you go.
everybody for this or for that or whatever. But I mean, especially, you and Stacy to a certain degree, with a lot of the research and a lot of the Jackie, I need this. Jackie, can you get me this? Jackie, I need Jackie. Like, but then
Yeah.
it's to just be okay with how everything happened and everything went down, and it speaks volumes for his character. And
It
I don't
does.
remember who he was talking to, or when, so he was like, "Oh, so you calling out my character?" And it's like, granted, like this, the topic was a bit different, but it's like, yeah, like maybe the character should be called out, because, and again, like I don't, I wish to do no ill will, no canceling, no none of this. It's just, this is what I've noticed, and why I don't look at him the same anymore. And
Yeah.
because he's changed, and I don't know, maybe it's because of something, which I don't want to get into, because it's not my place. But
And you want to know one thing though that hasn't changed, that all along should have been a giant red flag, is we would delete and block people on the channel based on what he told us to do. And then in his videos, or if he got like someone confronted him in the chat, he'd be like, I didn't tell him to block anyone. If my mods did that, then they must have had a reason.
well,
Yep.
our reason was because he told us to.
Both us too.
Yeah, it's Discord message. Oh, this person's troublesome. This person's causing problems. They gotta go. Or like,
Yep. He
okay.
would. And some of them I did have a connection with, and it was like I would try and talk to him about, like, well, maybe they didn't understand. Maybe they, need just a warning type of thing. And he'd be like, nope, they got to go. And that's then putting me in a position where I'm telling my friend, hey, he doesn't want you here anymore, but it's not me that doesn't want you here. And this is why. Like, it sucks.
Yeah, it definitely gets awkward, and he doesn't. I don't know. He's not open to listen to anything. It's like, he he's okay with listening when he sits there and oh, I need this or I need this, and it's something he asks for. But for someone that takes criticism so well, and it's like, if anything, it's like half the criticism that we had for him, especially in the beginning, it was like it's constructive criticism. Like I said, we want to see you do good, my guy, but
Yeah.
when you're acting a certain way, like I can't help you fix that. Jackie can't help you fix that. Stacy can't help you. You can help you fix that.
Yep. Yeah. I have a DM from me and him, and it was um he was like, I don't know how to handle this situation. You need to handle it. And it was like, and I even said to him, I'm like, I don't know how to handle this situation. It has nothing to do with me. And I still had to handle the situation because he couldn't handle it
Yeah.
and he didn't want to handle it.
So drama parody, I'll have to speak for myself, but what drew me in was the KJ interview. I was questioning KJ because I had joined her membership and saw what was going on there. Like when she would do a live stream just to yell at particular members for not supporting her on Twitter. Like, so I was like, wow, who is this person really? And then I saw her promote this interview. And then a few minutes later, post like, is the worst person in the
Yeah.
world and stuff. And so I went and watched it and I was like, wow, she's doing him wrong too. And that was the day I quit my membership on KJ's channel and I joined BX's channel.
And came my friend. But yeah, I got drew into him through the Micah Stoffer stuff. And I never even knew who she was. And there was so much going around YouTube about her. And I just wanted to find out more information on who this lady was. I just seemed to find a video by him. And like I said, it caught me, like the song, how he was. And just, he was funny. He was a comedian with stuff. And I laughed my ass off. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to keep coming back and watching it. Hanil was way longer than all of us. He got drawn in from the Susie Lou videos. He was around a way longer time. But yeah, I've been there since the end of June, beginning of July that I was there. Oh, Knuckles left. He'll be back.
I think he was having trouble hearing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, but I mean, he's funny. He always made us laugh. Like I have a lot of good things I can say about him. You're back, Knuckles. Are you there? Knuckles.
Okay.
There you are.
Much. Um, drama parody. What drew y'all to him?
Yeah, what drew you onto him, Knuckles? I'm curious.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, it was kind of a like laid back, chill environment. Um, I mean, it was kind of the thing of where you could go there and whether it was discussion was movies or videos or did I say movies? Yeah, movies, videos, music, um, just like random stuff or whatever. And like, don't get me wrong, like I did find his KJ videos kind of hilarious. Like,
Yeah.
granted, I, I may not be the typical audience for certain stuff like that, but listen, I'm always down for like a hot mess because it's funny.
Because
But
it makes your life not look like such a hot mess sometimes either.
I know, right? See, you understand.
It was like, wow, I am glad my life is not like that right now. And you're happy that your life is not like that. And all the things that you're going through, you're like, well, I'm glad I'm not her.
Exactly. I mean, you understand.
Yeah.
But it's just I don't know. And then like I ended up meeting, the standard regulars in chat, and I kind of like got it off to hitting it off with them, and then talking to them and having the kind of like daily conversations during the like daily live streams that you know
Yeah, because you were there for the Monday through Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time streams, where we just had fun in those streams.
Yeah.
We literally just talked about anything and everything. There was a lot of TV movie talk, and that's because all of us watch a lot of TV and movies. I mean, I'm 33 years old, so I've seen a lot of great movies in my time, and it's fun to talk to other people about them. I mean,
Well, yeah, I mean, especially I think like with the world being in the situation it is now and the pandemic and stuff, it's definitely easier when like you find people of a like mind where you can have conversations with them or have a group conversation with people. It's
yeah.
it's enjoyable, I guess is the word to use. I mean, you know what I'm saying, but like,
Yeah. I just want to answer two questions really quick. Amanda Pans, yes, he did slice up the receipts to make them fit his needs. And those receipts that we gave him, some of them we gave him. I'm not going to lie, we did give him receipts, and they weren't sliced up like that. And without a jelly donut, yes, you did get kicked for calling him out. I probably was the one who blocked you, to be honest. You probably told me to block you. That's just how he did things. If he didn't like what you had to say, you were to be removed. I mean, and we knew like if you said anything negative or mean that he wanted you out of the chat and we had to get you out.
it was never anything like personal with any of us. It was literally, I mean, we were
We
kicking people.
actually
He was
had a
telling us
mod
to kick.
room. We had a mod room where we would be like, am I supposed to block this person for this? I don't want to get in trouble.
Yeah, all the time.
And see, there's other things that people took and ran with and made their own little conspiracy theories about, but in reality, it was more along, like notes for us to be like, all right, like, you know,
Yes.
this person, but like half the time we just don't want to kick them because
We had, I'll say it, we had a room that was called the watch list. And it was a list of not people that we had to watch their YouTube or watch that. It was if we saw them in his stream to
being
either watch what
problematic.
they said or to kick them out. Like that was our watch list. And it got turned into he wanted us to watch what they were saying and screenshot their
Yeah,
comments, and that's not what it was at all.
it was literally just people that came in once, twice, three times or whatever, and were problematic repeatedly, and
He
we
didn't
just
want him
kind
there.
Yeah, and it did get turned into like we were watching these people. Like, trust me, we were already doing the research for the videos he was putting out. We did, and doing our full-time jobs. We did not have time to be watching all of these people to see if they ever said anything ever about BXBeastBoy.
Yeah.
We were just supposed to watch for them to see if they showed up on the channel.
Yeah. And believe me, I have other channels that I enjoy watching that takes up time too to watch their videos. I love this one girl. She does nail art, all right? I know it sounds dumb, but I love watching her design her nails. I can't be watching other people see if they talk about BX and enjoy my nail art videos. Laugh at me all you want, okay? She's awesome.
And
Oh,
I
I'm
love
gonna be
to watch true crime videos or listen to true crime podcasts while I work. I'm definitely not watching other people's videos when I could be listening to a great true murder podcast while sitting next to all of my unsuspecting coworkers.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I was saying, don't get me wrong, I understand, I'm a guy, but I do like airbrushing people's nails. So
Well, then I'll have to hook you up with her. She's fucking awesome. She has a good following. I think she's like up to 500K. I don't want to like I'm bad with names, so I'm probably gonna say her name wrong, but it's Emily Schursch. Schursch. I'll send you the link. Don't worry.
I don't know that much, Jackie.
And she's a punk rocker, okay? And, oh, Knuckles. She has pale blonde hair, so she's your type of woman, okay?
Hey, listen, Knuckles is not looking for Mrs. Knuckles.
I'm just saying. But anything else you want to say that you didn't really agree
Actually,
with?
yeah.
Do you want to tell us how you felt about that video that came out a few days ago?
Which one? The
The I'm
one.
listening one?
The actual live, not the edited version.
Oh yeah, no, I have specific thoughts about both of them actually, but basically edited version. Take this, twist it. Here's my side. But anyway, it's not again. There's three sides to it, but anyway, I think he was extremely. I don't know if rude's the word I'm looking for, but dismissive.
Yeah,
Um,
very.
I don't think he was open to certain things, either that or if he he wasn't showing any recognition of people's, I don't know, problems, issues, concerns. But I just want to like side tangent jump here for a minute. And again, back to the oil thing. Listen, I remember when I joined the Fang gang, the as he put it in his words, a family. His words. But when family was brought up the other day, and in that same live, you know, um, nah, that's too much. But like, even though like, again, he was pushing that further than like what things actually were, and I understand a lot of you in chat right now probably think I'm rambling and crazy, but um, back like I was saying, when I first started, he always liked the oil, and the oil was expensive, and he could never just get a little bit of it or whatever, and he never had it,
Yeah,
and
you can never find
now
it either.
he always has it,
Yeah.
and I never see him without that pen, and again, like, listen, I really don't care for the most part, but when you say subscribe to my Patreon, the anti-cancel BXBeastBoy Fund, and it's like, first of all, why are you telling these people to subscribe to your Patreon?
For
There's
Discord.
there's there's no perks, there's no bonuses to it. And it's
Yeah.
not like he went on his Patreon and was super active on it to engage with people. So it's not like, you can
Once in a blue
engage
moon, we'd get an exclusive video maybe a couple hours before it came out, and that was like twice it happened.
Well, I know.
And both times I was busy until it already came out anyway.
So
But
it
yeah.
then we go to the Mama BX's house fund. I don't think anything ever happened with that, even though it was specific things and whatever. I get it. People donate. Technically, it is his to do whatever with at that point. But I don't know, just certain kind of
But
sus.
he also, so me and him had a joke, and I know a couple of you were on that live too, where he said that oil makes everything stronger, and he's more blunt and honest on oil. And so when we did the interview, me and him did an interview. It was on his Smoke Break podcast, which he removed it today. I wanted to get a recording of it just so I had it for me to listen to, because it was like two friends sitting down having a good time, having a conversation. That's literally what that interview with me and him was. And we made the joke then that like if he could have oil all the time, he would. And I said like it's strong though. Like you even says it's so much stronger. And when he was on the oil, as we called it, I'd be like, "Oh, you're on the oil," because everything would just be more blunt and stronger, and sometimes a little too funny, like pushing it over the edge, kind of funny. You could tell when he was on the oil. We knew that. Like I made that joke all the time with him. I'd be like, "Oh, you're on the oil." You could just tell. No, Knuckles left again. He'll be back. But yeah, no, Knuckles was a mod as well for BX. But yeah, no, you heard me say it plenty of times, Stace. So it was on the oil.
And I also noticed that as he was deleting all those videos off his main channel, most of the videos he was deleting were the ones that we did the research on.
Really?
Like, yeah, he even deleted that
This is
video.
why she's FBI.
Yeah.
You're
Like,
back, Nichols, by the
most
way.
of the videos, it's the ones like that you pulled in all the clips for him, or that.
By the way,
What?
police wife life. The guy on the panel talking is Knuckles. Yes, Knuckles.
There we go. Uganda Knuckles. You got to add the first part.
All right. There's
So,
also
yeah.
a couple other things of the, perks that he has on his channels, right? The $25 perk where you get to play, whatever game with him. I mean, I could be wrong here. If anyone in this chat has actually for that and played a game with him, please correct me if I'm wrong. But
You're breaking up, Knuckles.
he never.
I think he's breaking up, but he asked if anyone in the chat had ever played a video game with BX.
Yeah, Knuckles, you're breaking up really bad.
Paid for.
Can you...
I don't think.
I don't think it should. I remove
Again,
Knuckles.
some of these things don't necessarily. When I look at it,
He does sound like he's in his protection program. Knuckles, we can't hear you, honey. You're breaking up.
It's just
Hello, Knuckles. Are you there?
it's like when you see so much of a person being nasty.
Stace, can you pop him a DM on Discord?
Then you start to
I sent him one on the chat.
Made videos on.
He can't see the chat.
I'm not trying to wish him any ill will or anything. It's just, all right, they have a couple points.
Hello, Knuckles, can you hear me now?
There's times we didn't look at that before, or, I can at least say, like, I didn't look at that before because he was there and, he made sure the Fang Gang had his back, and the Fang Gang had his back.
Yeah, we had everyone's back.
I think he did us wrong.
He did do us wrong. We had each other's back, not just his back. We had everybody else's back as well. He did do us wrong. I will say that. That's on him, not on us, because we didn't do anything wrong. And we all left, well, the people that we didn't announce our departure when they left, and just some of us, even just, we're still not going to do him wrong. Like, let him do his thing, but just don't do it, like, and take others down with you.
Well, and didn't he start that whole streams with something like, and they left, and I have the receipts?
Yeah, what receipts? I'd like to see these ones where he said that I talked to other creators and I was going to be on their channel doing a video. I would love to see those because honestly, we wouldn't be here right now then, right? Like, we'd be on their channel.
Y'all can ask T-Spiracy how much we left and talked about what happened. T-Spiracy didn't even know until everyone else knew 30 minutes before we went live that we
Yeah.
were going to make a video and that we had started a channel, unless you were in the Discord that Jackie made with a few people from BX's channel. They knew last night.
Yep.
Like,
We didn't let anybody know. Well, we talked to Knuckles because he was up with us till 4 a.m. So he and Neil knew that we made a channel and we were doing this. They were the only two people besides Kim, because Kim's on this channel as well. That was it. Half hour before, that's when you all found out. Unless you were on Discord, we did put it up last night because we were trying to go live last night. And YouTube has this wonderful thing where even after you sign up and do everything, before you do your first live, just want to let anyone else out there know that might want to make a channel. You have 24 hours of like an activation before you can go live. Even if you've had the channel made for a couple days, whatever, it's still 24 hours. Even my own YouTube channel, it's a 24-hour activation still, where I try to go live on it and you have 24 hours before they activate it. So we did put it out last night that on Discord that, hey, when we found out we couldn't do it last night, we put out the thumbnail that I made and we said, yep, we started a channel and we're going to be doing this tomorrow night. So yeah, they were the only ones too that knew that we were doing this, but we didn't send out a link to our channel, nothing.
yep, and we purposely did that. We didn't want him to be able to say, see, I told you. They left to just go do this, go do that. That's why this is not running so smoothly. We didn't ask for any help. We figured this out by doing 5 test streams the wrong way.
Yeah.
Before we finally figured out how to do it the right way.
Good night, Night Runner. Yeah, we did. We were on the phone to the last minute before she's like, you have to press live. I'm like, all right, let me get off the phone then with you. But yeah, no. And that's how, not that we wanted it that way. We wanted it on our own time. If we were going to start a channel and do this, we wanted it to be on our own time. Yeah, we bought mics because we did want to start a channel. We had a bunch of you in Discord even say, like, why don't you guys start a channel? Like, you did the research, things like that. And we wanted to continue for you guys as well. So you guys have a place to come and talk and have fun too. I mean,
and we can go back to talking about the stuff we used to talk about before it became all KJ and DCP stuff.
Yes. I mean, if you guys want to talk about that one night, yeah, we'll talk about it with you guys. But like, other than that, let's just go back to how it was, where we had fun with each other and we talked about whatever the hell we wanted to talk about and not have to worry about all this YouTube drama that's going on. I mean, we can have a drama night, maybe 2 drama nights if there's that much drama going on and you guys want to talk about it, but let's just have fun when we do lives and panels and things like that. I mean, we'll see about videos. There's a lot of, anything can happen, right? Anything can happen.
Like, well, we used to have fun just talking about movies and TV shows and what we used to like and what we like about the new shows. And then slowly just everything turned into why this person was trying to cancel me. But I don't care. But this person's also trying to cancel me. Not that it's a big deal or anything.
Yeah, and I don't care. He can say we're sad fishing. We're sad fishing. Oh my God. Yep, just like you were technically sad fishing when you made that live, even though you were not speaking the truth, you were sad fishing because you were hurt. Whether you admit it or not, you were hurt. And I don't care if you say you're the happiest you've been. It's, fine, get rid of us. We did a lot and we liked you and we wanted to help you and all. I still want is to see you grow. I still wear my BXBeastBoy hoodie. It's still cold, and I'm still going to be wearing it because it's a comfy ass hoodie, and I like it. And if someone asks who is BXBeastBoy, I'll let them know, because I hope to see you continue down the path you were going on before you decided to go down this path that you're going now. I mean, like you say, wish you the best in life. You say that to all these creators that you stop talking to or you don't want to talk to. You tell them, wish you the best in life, and I'm wishing you the best in life. Right? I mean, no hard feelings, honestly.
Well, like I said, we weren't even going to talk about him at all. At all. And then he made that video of, I'm here to listen, and literally didn't listen to anybody.
Yeah.
He did the same thing he always does. And then, you know, he chopped it up and made it look like everyone went on there and attacked him when it was 110% the complete opposite. Just like he got mad at you because you got back into the Discord. And once you got back in, you were able to see what was being said about you while you were gone. And
Yeah.
you were upset about it. And he told you, no, we already talked about it and I'm okay. So this is over. Without even addressing your feelings and that it was you that, like, he doesn't get to decide that he's okay with it. So you are too. And you guys need to stop talking about it.
Yep. And even personal one-on-one conversations we've had on the phone, he's said that to me. Like I said, I was crying one time and I literally shut my mouth and just let him talk because he wasn't acknowledging my feelings, and I let it go because that's who I am as a person. It wasn't that big of a deal anymore. Like, whatever. But I don't care. I know he's going to say it. Do we have to say what he says? I'm calling it now, you know? I knew he was going to keep going when he did the live, and he dragged it out as long as he did so that at the end of it, he can twist and throw in stuff that never happened. I called that. I just, you know what? Whatever. Just do something else. It's not even worth it.
And no, you know, I honestly couldn't tell you what exactly made him mad at DCP first, but I wasn't a mod for, if I was a mod when that first happened, I wasn't a mod for very long, so I wouldn't have been someone knowing
He was
all
never
the
mad
details.
at DCP. He just saw that he was like a YouTuber that did things for the money and the monetary gain, and they've had plenty of private DM conversations. I have those screenshots where, you know, they talked and he told BX that he was going to do this channel and he was going to do this channel and he was going to do that, and he just saw who he was as a YouTuber, that's why he really didn't want anything to do with him. It wasn't like a beef. But then again, I could be wrong because who knows anymore? Because what I thought, apparently he's now a different way. So maybe he did have something that he didn't like about DCP and he was just telling me this. Like, shit.
I mean, now that I think about it, it could have been that night that somebody was in the live chat and said, hey, DCP's live now too. He could be mad about that. I have no idea.
Yeah. He was upset that DCP talked about the Sophie Long case, but really?
He was upset
wasn't.
long before that, though.
Yeah, it was before that, but he wasn't mad because he himself didn't want to talk about it because it is a very touchy subject. But he wasn't mad that he was talking about it. He made it seem that way for videos because it was content. I hate to say it. Like, that's why he did it. Now I'm giving away too many secrets. No. It's because I just smoked. Calm my nerves a little bit, Stace. I'm sorry you can't go outside.
I'm sorry, I just now saw that Knuckles had.
Oh, he's here. Oh my god. Hi, sorry. I should
Did you not see him, Jackie?
Maybe I should have smoked.
You guys are awesome.
Thank you.
All right,
I
so
appreciate it.
again, like super ranty here, but can I just get anyone else's opinions or thoughts on the coming after a black creator? It's because I'm a black creator. All the times that he brought that up. Now, you know what? Maybe there was a couple of situations where yes, it was valid and it fit. Maybe because it's hypothetically because I'm not gonna have somebody else come after me and say, oh yeah, you said I'm this. Nah, I'm staying away from that 20-foot pole. However, um, in 95% of his videos, like, what are you talking about, fam? Why are you bringing that up? Because like that's kind of like a hot button subject to just say, oh, well, it's because of this. Like, no, it's not. Like, and this isn't because, oh, it's because I said they ugly. Like, nah, like, you're starting to bring, like, race into it now.
Yeah,
It's
no.
because you're a black creator. Like, no, fam, no.
No, exactly. It's a way to make the topic about that. That's all it is. I mean, I can't
But,
say
like,
that
is it just me or, like, I think that's
I mean, like, I don't really want to. I don't have a whole lot to say on that because
I mean,
clearly,
I don't think what they're doing is because he's a black creator, and I think it's just him making it that way. But again,
not
I'm
at
not
all.
black, so I can't say that. Maybe it does hurt his feelings. I mean, I don't know. See, this is what we do though. We talk about it. Here we go. We have Lexi.
Hello?
Hey,
Am I in?
Who that?
you're in.
Yay! Hey! Why my picture not up? Okay,
Oh,
whatever.
That's a Jess. I know that's a Jess.
But oh shoot. I
What-
wanted
You
to
were
say-
actually one of the people that called into his live that night, or that day, I should say.
Oh, apparently I was the reason he started that live that day.
Yes, you were.
Oops.
What would you like to say, darling?
Oh, is that Alexis?
Hi,
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
Crip Walker. Hello. Even though I'm not a Crip. Anyway, I don't really have much to say. It's just like I feel like, yeah, maybe he didn't hear me. I keep saying that like he heard me, but he didn't listen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
I
like
completely understand.
you can only argue that so much.
Yeah.
But
And did I tell you to email him and
No.
tell him that he should have called me?
no, that's why I said I messed up. I should have never said it. But like that's where in my head, that's where the parasocial relationships come into play. We thought I'm gonna be honest, he gave us the understanding, or at least me, that this is a YouTuber that we can actually talk to, and maybe it isn't like that he's on, that we're just subscribers to him. I thought,
Yeah.
he started Fang Gang Community. So I was like, oh, okay. I ain't never seen a YouTuber actually talk to their subscribers. Let's see how this happens.
Yeah.
But like, I still can't help but like feel sorry, because like he is.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. Like I said, I don't wish any ill will on him, and I want him to do good. That was my goal all along, and it's still my goal for him. It's his goal in life. Do what you got to do, though, to do it right, and just push forward. Like, I feel bad that this is happening, but he kind of also is doing some of these things to himself. Like, he didn't have to do a live in the middle of the day and talk to you about the situation. He could have talked to you through email or wherever you guys were talking. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Oh, I was thinking about that later. because when he started it, and I didn't realize he was going to do it, and he was telling me like, you said you wanted to debate, and I always talk to y'all, and when I would say I didn't think you were going to actually do it, he's like, I always do it. And in my head, I've commented a lot about stuff. I say, hey, I really want to debate about this. This is a cool.
He
This is a
doesn't do
cool
it.
one.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, oh, it ain't that I'm not ready, but like, I ain't know you was gonna do it.
Because he doesn't do it. Like, if you knew that was something that he always did, you would probably have been prepared. Like, you know what I mean? But it was not something that he does. He never does panels. Please, it's
Didn't he
once in a
say he
blue
doesn't do
moon.
that?
Yeah, and
Because I
once
remember
in
I
a blue
wanted him
moon,
to
like I
do
mean,
it
that one time
before.
that KJ we did that panel, like
Mm.
that was through Discord. He never does it through YouTube like that ever.
Mm. Yeah, that was like, it was just so confusing because I just really don't know. I still don't know how the StreamYard and YouTube live. I didn't even know you could live stream until I subscribed to the dude. And I'm like, oh, this is cool. And then he gave that option for us to call. What was that, during Thanksgiving or Christmas or something?
Yep,
And I
it was
got on
Christmas.
the call, and we was all just talking. I said, oh shoot, this is something I really like. And I'm like, oh, cool. But then I forgot. Oh wait, this is still run by someone I don't know.
Yeah.
And there's always a risk with that.
Yep.
Mm. It is just sad.
It is. But we're here to have fun, and that's, let him do his thing.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
And
I'm gonna get in trouble.
you're not, because you know what? You're your own person. You can like whoever you want. We don't judge you that you watch him. Go ahead, like have fun. Like
I'm gonna get in trouble with
there's
my
a video
dad.
that sparks my interest that he does. Maybe I'll watch it too. I mean,
Can I confess something then?
then what? I don't care.
I ain't watching none of his videos. I don't know what you talk about. That's why I always just went on for the lives, because they were fun.
Yes.
I don't know who the Glare is.
Yeah.
I didn't know who. I didn't know who.
I've done a lot of research
I'm
on
gonna be
Claire.
honest with you,
I didn't know who she
I don't know
was.
half of them either.
Jackie and I knew who he was because when he first started contacting BX made us go watch all of his videos and find out everything we could on him to see if he was a trustworthy person or not.
Yes.
Wait, so the Glare and the Dad Challenge podcast, that's the same person?
No, that's
Okay.
2 different people.
Okay. Wow. That would be just a whole lot to learn.
So the
Well,
DCP kind of
I
has
hear the Glare just had it out with one of his mods that was doing most of his work for him too, Sue. So that's probably why he's agreeing with the Glare right now.
Yeah, but that girl is
BX
back
likes
on
the
the
Glare
Claire's
right now?
channel. Stace, you know that girl is still a mod for the Glare. They had beef for one night, and they worked it out, and she's modding for him again because they had a relationship as friends. That was his top mod. They talked like we did. Like that's why it's weird for him not to talk to me and be like, "This is what happened." Like, yeah, whatever. He can paint me out to be just a mod that, deletes people's comments in the chat and deletes people off of his live streams, but it was a lot more than that. And I'm not complaining because I enjoyed doing it. And it just got to a point where, it seemed like it was a little too much, but I mean,
it felt nice whenever you would research something for him and he would be like, "Wow, thank you for that."
Yeah.
At first. But then it got to where he stopped asking, and it was more like for someone to have made a whole video about entitlement, it almost felt like he was entitled to us doing that for him.
Yeah. And I don't feel entitled, believe me. I did it because I did it. It was giving me something to do, to be honest.
That's what I was thinking too, because I'm like, we was that point that I was just like, it's not entitlement, it's humanity type thing. Like, we're all people. We gotta can't hide the fact that we're in a pandemic, and like, we are all on the internet. We've been moved to having to do stuff on the internet and finding things to do, and it's just like, it's not that there are people. I don't know why he thinks people are so they feel like they have to be tied to him. They said, hey, it's not like that. It's just everybody trying to find something to do. You gave them something to do. That was cool. That was fun. And now, like, I really think it's just he kind of. This is why I think he's a hypocrite, to be honest. Like, if I hate to paint him as a bad guy or something, but like, the reason I subscribed, the reason I wanted to invest was because, like, oh, he's really authentic, like,
Yep.
he's what he's saying is like, oh yeah, that's how people, if you're gonna be on YouTube, you putting yourself out in the public light, and you got to be able to handle everything that comes with it, and if you can't, maybe you shouldn't be on YouTube. And I'm thinking it's gotten to that point for him. I said, dude, I understand. I understand, like, oh yeah, that was foul, with the whole being sued and whatnot, or you being accused of a crime. And I said, but it's all about how you react to it. Like, if, to be honest, from without a crystal ball, the moment that she said, you recorded me illegally, I would have just said, okay, so I'm not dealing with this no more, because obviously I'm dealing with someone who doesn't know how to handle YouTube.
Yep.
And like, I don't know. I think he got sucked in.
Well, so with the whole KJ thing, after that live, and she came out, or after the interview and she came out, we didn't talk about her for, I want to say it was a whole month. And all of a sudden on his birthday, that's when KJ came out saying that she was going to sue him. So it was a whole month of him not talking about her, that he tried to not, leave it alone. And
But then I think he also got a taste of like how many views he would get.
Yeah.
Because that was before he even made anyone mad about other stuff. So like, he was getting crazy amounts of views. Everyone was coming to watch him talk about her edges and call her nasty.
Exactly. He did get a taste of that, and he did find out that a lot of us did watch KJ, and a lot of the newer people did come over from her, like Stacy, and that they were interested in it. So he did do it because we did also say we are interested, but it didn't have to be every day. Like,
yeah, I guess like I must have came like during the snowball, because
that was
I don't even know how I
his
found
birthday.
him. Like, I don't even know how I found him, but I didn't know it was this deep. And I was like, oh, this is real deep. Well, I still like talking to him. I might not have much to contribute about KJ, Glare, Sloan, whatever, but like, I'm gonna just keep responding because I really need to talk to someone.
Yeah.
And I like the people that I'm talking to.
Exactly. Wow, I'm glad I am reading comments. So I didn't realize that that's what you meant, Stacy. That girl and the Glare got into a whole nother thing, that she's not modding for him as of like yesterday, I guess.
I don't see how y'all do the multitask. I try.
I'm good at it at sometimes.
That's why I was like, oh yeah, I definitely could never be a mod. And to be honest, I can't be a YouTuber.
Hey, that's why Jackie calls me after Stacy, right?
What was that, Stace?
I said that's why you call me FBI Stacy, right?
Yeah, because she can multitask and she's so good and fast about it. Like,
Ooh.
oh my God. I love it. I love it. Because if I like forget something, I just go right to Stacey like,
internet.
the only time I don't like is when she steals the Pokemon from me. But that's a whole nother subject.
I
Y'all's
do have so
Pokemon
many
is so
Pokemon.
funny.
I have so many of them, and I don't know anything about it. But I'm like, oh, aren't you cute? I'll take you.
I'm
Yeah.
weak.
We got to get Alexis onto the Pokemon.
Alexis can't get on the Pokemon. Alexis supposed to be studying right now, but I'm up. I'll be fine.
All right. As long as you say you'll be fine.
Stacy's
if not,
a
I'll...
savage. She steals my Pokemon.
No, I've gotten to where I've started telling people the names because I realize, like, I actually do have a lot. I need to slow it down a little.
Yeah. If you
I
guys
really
don't
thought
know,
that.
we have
I
a
really
I
thought
still
that was
Pokemon
money
prefer the
though.
command Rob.
You can make your own Mew. You can't have my Mew.
I'm
Mew
gonna rob you for that
statistics?
Mew.
Oh God, here we
I'm
go.
gonna pull up.
Here we go. All over Mew. This was Alexis. We talked about this till like 4 a.m.
Well,
about the Mew.
Man, I was dealing with my own Mew, but that Mew was making me upset.
Oh,
Mew
and
equals
I just want to say you
blah
can
blah.
be a YouTube creator because I've watched your videos and I love them. So just keep doing what you're doing because you're doing great. If you want
Thanks.
to do it, just keep doing it.
Yeah, I definitely wanna. I definitely wanna.
He's probably gonna try and claim
do
it.
it.
All right.
Claim what?
And I'm going to put the email
Oh, the
address
video.
back in
This?
the chat because, like I said, our second stream, we want to hear from more people. We were just going to give the people from the Discord, when all of this went down, the opportunity tonight to speak if they wanted to.
So if other people do want to speak, definitely doing a part 2 so that way you guys can come on and joke and laugh with us too.
Any of you having like choppy speech and connections? Apparently, I'm a transformer or something too. So like, I don't know if it's like my choppy speech.
You're not choppy right now. You were
No.
before though.
I hear you clearly.
Before he was sounding like a robot and I was calling his name and he couldn't hear me.
Oh, that happened to me yesterday during class. I was mad. I had my mic set up to, the problem I had is I connected my laptop to a speaker and I didn't realize that my mic also connected to the speaker. So when I was trying to speak, they told me I was sounding like a robot and I had to adjust the settings on my laptop to say, have the audio come through the speaker, but then have the mic attached, be connected to the laptop. And then after I changed it, it was all clear.
Well, that's good to know because we just bought mics. So if I have an issue, that might be the problem.
Yeah, I don't even know how I found it.
Yeah,
It was
see, I'm
by
just using like
happenstance.
earbuds right now.
Hey, Jackie, have you looked in Discord in a second?
No, I haven't. Should I look? Should I look? No. Just kidding.
Yeah, go ahead.
If you look in Discord, would that would make you leave?
No, it's nothing bad.
No, like would it hang you up?
I think you booted me.
Oh no, I don't know how for you guys, but I have it that I can
disconnect you from the live.
Let's see. I'm gonna try and see what happens.
I'm on my laptop.
If I go, I'll be back.
All right, sounds good. You'll be fine, I promise. You can change tabs. I don't want to speak, but I'm here to support as I was there in the end. Aw, we love you. And Cooch also has a wonderful channel too, if you guys want to check her out. She does a lot of crafts and Dollar Tree, dollar store dreams.
But,
I love it.
I feel like I said, I feel like torn because it's like I do like the dude, but like
listen,
he pulled like
then keep watching and see if you like him some more. I mean,
in a matter of like what 2-3.
Listen,
pulled like
then keep watching and see if you like him some more. Yeah.
matter of like what 2-3.
Listen, like, oh my God. There's an echo going on.
Hello.
Hi. See, you're still there.
Am I on the thing?
Yeah, you're on here. We can hear you. Can you hear us? Stace, can you hear me?
Yeah.
So I can.
You know, Sammy Joe, I think like me and Jackie, that was another thing, and Kim, you know, and all of us, is that we were speaking with each other outside of in the public Discord rooms, and we were all kind of seeing stuff that was problematic.
Yeah, definitely.
Nah, Sue, he's from kick me, ban me, whatever.
What? Yeah, Knuckles. Exactly. Keep watching him if you want. See if you actually likes. See if he changes. Let us know. Shit. I don't
Yep,
wish
that
him any
definitely didn't
harm. I'm
work.
just not going to watch anything I'm not
I don't think
interested. Like I said,
he's gonna like the
if
fact
he
that
puts out something I'm interested in, maybe I'll watch
I
it.
had
But
something to say, and still didn't really get it across because you know Jack.
Am I back?
yes, you're back, Alexis.
Oh, I don't know what happened, but that definitely didn't work.
Stace, I think Knuckles can't hear me.
Hey, Knuckles, are you there?
I barely heard that. Something about Knuckles being here.
Yeah. So you can't hear us right now. Here, tell him in Discord.
Feels like it's like melting too, so it might just be.
Anyway, see, guys, this is what happens during a first stream.
Super
You
overworking.
work out all the kinks.
That's cool. I don't know, man. I don't know if I can, cause like I would get, cause I really be thinking too much about people, and in my head it just sticks, and I'm like, oh,
Yeah, I get
was
it.
really foul, and I would the fun won't, whatever kind of fun I could have won't be the same, and I'll be feeling bad, and I'm like, I don't need this, but if I want to talk to y'all, I'm gonna come talk to y'all.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a human being. I feel bad too, and I feel bad, but at the same sense, for me, what he's doing to me is not right.
It
So
is not.
I can't feel as bad as I do feel because that's who I am as a person. I feel worse because I'm not there helping him and that his channel is declining and views are going down and he's losing subscribers. But I can't put it on me. And I do that. I do blame myself, but I didn't do anything wrong. Like, I'm sorry I'm sorry I got sick, missed my flight, and all I wanted was a call. Like, if that's what you're mad about, I'm sorry. Like, stuff I can't control.
That's what it was. Like I said, okay, that's just foul, man. And I really think I'm really just starting to see he really, I wouldn't say that he cares much. And like I said, dang, okay, so now I have to take my energy of I do care, and I have to do my own fight to remove that from him. And hopefully one day we all can, because it apparently wasn't worth it.
Yeah, exactly. Hopefully he can be I mean, I'm sorry, he's 30 years old. Be a bigger man too and just say it is what it is and don't hold a grudge. And I mean, shit, I can apologize if I did something wrong, and I will admit, if you tell me I did something wrong and I'm not realizing it, let me know and I will apologize.
Right.
Not afraid of an apology. Like, if I did something wrong, I will say I'm sorry. Like, and
if you don't really care,
I'm a human being.
And if you don't really care, don't pretend like you care.
Exactly.
Right. That was a part that I came up that I was like, oh, so when you said you care about the Fang gang, was that what did that mean? It's yes or no. Do you or do you not? And if you do, then there's this path of things to make things right with everybody. And if you don't, then this whole thing is pointless.
Yeah.
But of your brand, you're
He talks
You're
about
not
the
matching your
being as
brand
a
right now.
family, and he's breaking up the family. I hate to say, Discord was a way to keep in touch with the family. Like,
But we weren't a family. That's the thing. That's what he's saying now.
oh, we're not a family anymore?
We weren't. We were never. That was,
Oh my God, we're not a family. Yeah, okay.
I was like, okay, so I
That's
don't
a
know if you
lie.
saying that because you really believe it, or you saying that because it's the only thing that could back up everything else that's been happening. It's like, well, we weren't really I don't owe you anything. And I'm like, yeah, you don't owe me anything. I don't owe you anything either.
Well,
But I thought we were all people who were talking to each other. And like, if you're talking to people, there's that's where that humanity comes in. You be like, oh, well, yeah, we do talk to each other. We do worry about,
so
I don't
if
think
we're
that
not a
doing stuff-
family, all right, I have a question though. So remember the stream, he was like, I said, oh, he doesn't care that I have seizures. So, then if we aren't a family, why did you say that you cared? Because when I did have a seizure in the past, he said, oh, what is she faking it? Like, no, I'm not faking it. But he would always ask me how I was doing. Are you okay? Like things like that. That's
you
what
don't do that to
people
people you don't
do.
care about.
Exactly.
So if you do
we're
care
never a
about us,
family, then that means you really don't care that I have seizures and I had a seizure that day. You're just saying it because you don't want to look like a bad guy.
and then if you do, then that means everything that's happening right now is a different issue that needs to be addressed.
Exactly.
If you know what I mean.
But I believe we were a family. The Fang Gang was a family. That's what I always thought. That was my perception.
I think it's
of
still
everything.
family. I think it's just he left for a minute, and hopefully he went to the store to pick up some cigarettes, but hopefully he come back.
Yeah, Knuckles is back. Knuckles is hated, it says.
Yo,
Oh, I love your name, but
I
no.
can hear you guys better now.
You're back. We hear you.
No, Knuckles is hated by the stream.
You're not hated by the stream.
Who's hated?
The stream hates him.
No, by the Stream Labs.
Oh,
Streamlabs.
Well, I
technology.
can't.
Oh,
I
yeah,
can't control
technology hates
Stream
them.
Labs. No.
I mean, I hate technology too sometimes because come on now, you are programmed to do a certain thing, and when you don't do it, it's definitely not my fault. So what the heck?
Hey, we're all learning. This is the first time I've used Streamlabs, so I can't. I can't help.
I'm at least glad I found out what Discord was during Christmas time, because then I didn't realize my teacher uses Discord, and I'm like, oh, I still don't know how to use it, but
Your teacher uses Discord?
absolutely. And I think that's low
awesome.
key a way
I've
for
never
him not
heard
to
that.
talk
That's
to us.
good. Discord is very, very useful. And
Mm-hmm.
I learned Discord, honestly, I learned Discord when I found BX because I never knew what Discord was. And I taught myself how to use it. And it is awesome, honestly. And then my brother was like, you know what Discord is? Because he's like a computer nerd. I'm like, yeah. And I mean, he showed me some new stuff and it's a lot. You could do so much with Discord.
Right. And I realized, I'm like, oh yeah, my teacher, he really is into this, and
Does
I
he
gotta figure this
teach
out.
like lessons on Discord and share the screen and all that?
He makes pre-recorded lectures that he posts on like the school's website, and then when we have class activities, then we get on the Discord because we're all in groups. It's chemistry, and we're all in groups, and we do the work. And like he has the chat channel, the voice channel open or something that we can go in and ask him a question and stuff. And I'm like, okay, yeah, that's really cool.
Wow, that is awesome.
But it is low key. You don't really have to talk to us now.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's awesome. I'm glad they're using Discord for good things.
Yeah.
It's a
I
great
also found a way to make. I got on Discord with people in my stats class too. I'm like, oh yeah, because oh my goodness, COVID is a mess. COVID makes school a mess.
So you get to like interact with your classmates like you would if you were in school, except just on Discord.
Exactly. I'm like, that is
That is
the plus. That is
awesome.
definitely a plus.
Yeah. I mean, Discord made me closer to all of you guys, and I love it. I'm
yeah.
so thankful for Discord.
Oh yeah.
And we have a Discord. If you guys want to come, let us know. We'll be happy to let you come and hang out with us in Discord and chat and see all our cool channels that we have.
And so does anyone else have any other questions in the chat for anybody about what happened in the Discord or anything like that before we probably will start to wrap it up? I mean, we've been live for 2.5 hours.
Oh my
I
God.
did not realize that.
It happens when you talk.
I realize I do be talking for a long time.
That's why
I talked
we
my
were up
dad's
till
ear off
4
the last
a.m.
2 hours. I probably should have just been on the Discord because I was watching my dad's eyes close as I was talking, you know.
Well, I mean,
But all right, well,
this is new, but
let's wrap this up, and I'm glad everyone came tonight. If you want to say your piece and how you feel about what happened, or if something happened to you, we would love for you to come on the part 2 and share your side, give your voice a little way to be heard. Kim will be here next time for sure. I can't tell you when it's going to be. She was busy tonight. We love her, and we were hoping she could be here with us, and we didn't want to have to do this without her because the whole channel is for us 3. Like, it might not always be us 3, but it's for us 3. And the more he kept putting out and then just random stuff happening, we just had to get our voices out there and be heard. So that's why we just did it without her tonight, and we really miss her. And so next time she definitely will be here. But if anyone else wants to come on next time, please let us know. My Twitter is Jackie.sunshine7, I think. We will make a Twitter for this so that way you guys can find us. Hopefully it will be the same name. We'll post it in Discord for sure, but if not, look for me on Twitter. I'll post my Twitter link real quick. Stace, what do you want to say?
I mean, I just appreciate everyone coming and hearing us out and everyone that shared their story. And like I said, we have an email address if you want to
Yes.
come on next time, or if you want us to read something for you, anything that you want addressed. We're planning on that being probably our last stream unless something really major happens that involves talking about BX.
Yeah. If he does something good, yeah, sure, I'll talk about that too. It'll be anything, but we're not going to be talking about him to bring him down any further because that's not who we are. Our piece has been said. We want to have fun with you guys. We want to make this channel a place where we can just all come together and have fun and talk. If we want to talk about something, or if you guys want us to look, I mean, I still watch YouTube. I'll be happy to talk about different things that are going on, but we just want this to be a fun place for everybody, like it was kind of like when he was doing those lives back in the day where we're just all having fun together. I mean, we all need smiles on our face. This world sucks. It does. And if we can come together and put a smile on each other's face and have fun, or just say, listen, I know what you're going through because I'm going through it too. That's what we want to be here for. That's,
That's great. I'm so proud of y'all. Y'all don't even need me to be proud of y'all, but I'm like, that's so cool. This is great. I really like this. That's a good. Oh man. Yeah.
Thank you.
I mean, just be aware that sometimes I might have questionable advice.
Yes.
Hey, you know what, Stacey?
I have
good
questionable
advice.
You're
What do you
probably
mean?
in that category with me, so
I'm sure we all do.
I will probably make you laugh with my advice, but I can guarantee you it will not make your situation better if you do what I suggest.
It's the best. She will put a smile on your face and make you laugh so hard that you're even going through that situation. Oh, it was great. That's a story for a story. That'll tell you that one.
That is funny. And
But
if you
thank
ever need the
guys.
sea walker, just put it out in the sky.
Yes, exactly.
But really,
More
just put it in Discord.
meditation. I need to learn how to meditate better myself. So maybe more meditation. Let's do it. Who cares? But thank you. Mandapan said, good job, guys. Neil, we see you. We love you. I wish you would come on here and talk. You have a busy work schedule. Thank you. Thank you, Snoop. Thank you, everybody. Thank
Really
you,
No,
appreciate
Knuckles.
it.
Thank you, Alexis.
Thank
Can
you
I
for
just
letting me
say,
on.
like, Neil's the man, because, like,
He is.
listen, while I platonically love all y'all, like, Neil's, like, one of the only other, like, dudes, so, like, yeah, like, you automatically get a point, Neil. Yeah.
I guess that's the one time we say us women can overpower the men, right?
A week.
Yo,
get it.
fam, y'all overpower
funny.
us by, like, 1.
Long hair, don't care. We love him. He gives great medical advice when I need it. I go to him. He's my doctor. He's your brother from another mother. That's what you call him, Knuckles. Brother from another
He
mother.
broke on me again.
Yeah, I know how it goes. But thank you all. Email us. Find me on Twitter if you want. Like I said, let us know if you want to come on next time. I can't promise you when the part 2 will be. I know it will be in the next week. We're going to try. We'll definitely let everyone know in advance this time and not wait 30 minutes before we decide to go live and announce that we even have a channel to you
Or
guys.
5 like that last one.
And this will be up for
We'll
anyone
give you a
Shade,
couple
my
days
bad.
notice.
I'm petty.
anyone that came in late or missed it. We're gonna leave this up because
Yes.
we don't have anything to hide.
Yeah, and we're not making any money off this, and he can use that excuse too. We don't have 1,000 subscribers. I'm shocked that we had so many people that we did here tonight, and I'm so happy that you all came. And thank you for supporting us. And I hope everyone has a great night. The people that are on Discord, we'll see you on Discord. And if you want to join the Discord, hit us up, and we'll be happy to send you to the link and come join our fun. Love everybody, and Kim, we can't wait for you to come on here and tell your side, and happy to have you as our partner in crime on this channel.
Yes, we miss Kim so much tonight.
I know. Love you
I
guys.
feel like I know Kim, but I don't know Kim. Do I know Kim?
You know Kim. She's on
I've been
Discord.
talking to Kim.
She's on Discord.
Kim is my twin.
Yes. And thank
right.
you both for coming. We really appreciate you guys coming on and helping us not be so nervous too.
The family is now just on,
And that's
its own YouTube
this
channel
is a
now.
family. This was always a family, and this is what family does. And I appreciate it because this is why I love you guys. So everyone have a great night, and we'll see you at part 2. All right.
Much love. I'm gonna see y'all in Discord.
All right.
Let me study.
Good night, y'all.